up, what up, what up, what up, what up? ESMR hour currently underway. I'm your man, Bo, the host with the most that will be hosting the show tonight. You know, we always got to check in on any audio issues, so if you hear them, let me know. Was tweaking the settings earlier today, trying to make sure everything was good to go. But, you know, I'm not perfect. Tonight we got the homie Thought Provoker, and if I remember correctly, Thought Provoker is out of originally from Brooklyn, I believe, New York City, I believe, Brooklyn, New York. Thought you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong on that. But he's got a new project he's calling a travel log, which I found really interesting. The raps are based around his travels on the East Coast doing music in different places like Philly, Ohio, and some other regions, West VA, West Virginia, Washington D.C. So he says it's about him soaking up the sights, the sounds, and the quirks of every city that he's been through. So looking to enjoy this tonight. He says a little bit of silliness and some unfiltered commentary. So we're going to jump into that tonight. We've also got music from AAMO and JASKII, TRIPP. Who else we got? Ronnie DIJON tonight. Indy 500. King Nasheed, back from a long time. Luciano. Gonna be a great night of music. Axe Madwick is on the docket tonight. So we'll be playing all the joints. If you got something, send it through to me. ESMR0775@gmail.com. To show y'all this real quick, then we will jump into the music. OpenAI has just developed a specialized AI model. So they're figuring out how to reverse cellular aging. I love being in this generation, man. I love that I'm growing up where they're perfecting all the scientific techniques. So it's a longevity startup called RetroBio, and they're using ChatGPT 4B Micro. It's a model they trained on biological data rather than text. And so they re-engineered the Yamanaka factors, which are proteins that reprogram adult cells into stem cells. So basically, they're taking your cells and turning back the clock on them, which is just insanity, man. So obviously, this has a long way to go before you're going to be able to go to the doctor and get 10 years knocked off your life. And you probably need a lot of money. It won't be cheap. But yeah, man, fascinating stuff. Let's get into the music tonight. Just got one from the boy Melancholy and OIM Paka. How you say dude's name, man? OIM Paka. This is Thoughts with Thoughts. Again, this is a travel log. The homie did some traveling and brought back some ideas. I got it right? That's crazy. Brought back some ideas from his travels. First track is a disclaimer. There's a lot of skits on it, too. He told me there's like 6 skits. So we'll be playing 2 tracks at a time. A disclaimer before you purchase is the skit for the first song, and then a title track that features his name, Thought Provoker, produced by Talon Tay.
How much? $8. $8! This nigga's talking about $8.
Yes, I am talking about $8. $8 is what this album will cost when you see it on Bandcamp. Yes, it will be $8. Don't be mad. Purchase it. Stop streaming every damn thing and purchase some actual physical damn copies of music. Sheesh. It won't be $15. It will be $8. Damn. Look, think about it. Am I who you thought I was? Think twice before the answer comes. On second thought, here's the thought. You can take your time. I'm compassionate, thoughtful. I won't rush you. Don't fill your brain up till it's thoughtful.
Is I am who I thought I was? Is I am who I thought I was? I couldn't even hear anything after that. I started thinking about that in my head. I'm like, what does that mean?
I'm compassionate, thoughtful.
What are we getting at?
Twice before the answer, who you thought I was? Think about it. Am I who you thought I was? Think twice before the answer comes. On second thought, here's the thought. You can take your time. I'm compassionate, thoughtful. I won't rush you. Don't fill your brain up till it's thoughtful. Teaching you how to organize understanding. Giving them hits that mind and body work in tandem. That's thought. Proven relentless output makes a pro. Vocation on with
thorough, relentless. What did he say? This is real easy to listen to. It's real smooth, and it's really engaging with me too. I would say normally this probably wouldn't be my speed, but I'm really trying to understand them.
Thoughtful, I won't rush you. Don't fill your brain up till it's thoughtful. Teaching you how to organize understanding. Giving them hits that mind and body work in tandem. That's thought. Proven relentless output makes a pro. Vocation on with kinetic or tech.
Makes a vocation.
I ain't the one to pop shit on the podcast. My depth vast. What you thought I pop off with wisdom and knowledge that scholars and mileage. You undertake my take. Be a taker of knowledge before they hit you with a tune.
He does a lot of like inverted rhymes. Undertake my take, be a taker of knowledge. Undertake my take, be a taker. There's a lot of internal rhyming going on, and that takes some adjusting to. If you're listening through, you're like, yo, I gotta wait, what? It's very Lupe-esque. I think I may have made this count before, but it's very Lupe-esque to me. You know, undertake my taking of taking, you know.
With wisdom and knowledge that scholars and mileage, you undertake my take. Be a taker of knowledge before they hit you with a tombstone. Like Mark Calloway and Lou Will.
Like a tombstone?
Before you fall away.
Mark Calloway?
Lou Will with the fall away. Check up.
Lou Will with the fall away?
19, I knew I had a shot. By 21, I go back to 15 with missed dreams you ain't get. But thought mean, I'll say it differently. He a tactician holding over, standing on the grind, hustling, timing. Letting Jesus take the wheel, but never shaky on alignment. My energy clock it, I'm on divine timing. No strategy, just my heartbeats rhyming. Craft a line, make it on and design and shrine.
Now, my problem, and I may have told you this thought, is like, you don't change tempo a lot, and you don't really change pace a lot. So I hope the rest of the offerings on this project give us a little bit more of that. And I realized very recently, I was talking to my homie P. Louie, I get bored fast, and I think I've always had ADHD. Nonetheless, I need a little bit something different. I'm at the point where 1 minute and 21 seconds in, I don't have a lot of time to spend investing. And that sounds sad as a person that loves hip hop. But at the same time, I got so much going on in my life. I'm probably not going to be the guy to spin this 9 times unless it really catches me. So that's just a consumer perspective.
You ain't get what thought mean, I'll say it differently. He a tactician holding over, standing on the grind, hustling, timing. Letting Jesus take the wheel, but never shaky on alignment. My energy clock it, I'm on divine timing. No strategy, just my heartbeats rhyming. Craft a line, make it on and design and shrine.
Facts, Melon, facts.
Works of art, Met galas, make museums exhibit me. Unapologetically groundless, still float when I speak. My silence saying more than your loudest critique. Create my own aesthetic, blended on the canvas. Calm got a course, and my thoughts can't be money managed. Tongue like a scalpel, I slice grammar with slight slander. Every phrase like
I slice grammar with slight slander. You know, the crazy part is you could probably like you get these bars to the right person, and I ain't saying you got a ghostwrite for nobody. I'm just saying there are people that could probably execute this in a more interesting fashion, and they would buy it. They would buy these bars because the bars are like superior. You know, somebody was comparing, will.i.am was playing Black Thought to Jay-Z, and like he said Black Thought was a trillion times better, which is asinine to me. But I also see where like certain things Black Thought does Jay-Z couldn't do, and vice versa.
A handshake that's laced with daggers, jet lagging how I world travel. I'm in another hemisphere than my peers. Time travel where the word appears. So flight plan it or you'll catch it later. I pen the pistols like epics and hieroglyphic ellipses, encrypted diction, twisted linguistics in the mystic eclipses.
And so I'm gonna probably be rewinding a lot.
Laced with daggers, jet lagging how I world travel. I'm in another hemisphere than my peers. Time travel where the word appears. So flight plan it or you'll catch it later. I pen the pistols like epics and hieroglyphic ellipses, encrypted diction.
He said my pen to paper is like hieroglyphics, elliptic, the
Pistols like epics and hieroglyphic ellipses, encrypted diction.
Hieroglyphic ellipses.
Twisted linguistics in the mystic eclipses. Architect.
Linguistics and the mystics.
In the brain lay bricks, hear the mason play. Mosaic thought spinning gears in the dream nations. Now here, give me your interpretation. That's thought. Peace.
to me, this is like elevated hip hop. You know, and I'll be honest with you, Thought, because I'm an honest person to my detriment sometimes. It's above my head. Just like the same way, the reason that Food and Liquor was so successful for Felipe Fiasco is because he was able to figure out how to commercialize his genius. This is genius level writing to me. This is like beyond what I'm probably capable of really grasping, unless it's like a class, it's like a college lecture in a song. And I think there's a good audience for that. I think you have to rap like that. It takes something I don't have. If your process fascinates me. Now I do wonder what. So you said this is about your travels, your travel log among the eastern seaboard, essentially. I mean, outside of Ohio. So I would want to know, like, what state does this tie into, or what? I didn't really catch a frame of mind on this. You were just kind of saying like, um, this is what I think I am. If I understood the song correctly, it's you saying this is what I think I am. It was a long-winded way to say that, but the wordplay in there is pretty sophisticated. So all in all, for me, that song is going to be an 83. I would have to go back and dissect it to give it a higher score. A lot of times when I'm scoring, it has to be it's the first time through. It's the first time through, and I'm just trying to get what I can get. And I went back a few times because I wanted to consume more of this, but you're going to have a hard time breaking through the common listener, which I kind of am, honestly. I think I'm the common listener for the most part. So that's track 1 and 2. I do like how you, yeah, no, that's, Melancholy always got the, you have a good way of putting things. That's probably why you're such a good artist, because you have a great way of summing things up. Yeah, sometimes you do want to read I'm more of a comic book guy, you know? But some people are going to read War and Peace, you know? Some people want to read Lord of the Rings and not watch it. You know, it's different strokes for different folks. I'm going to go 83. Drop your scores if you're following along, if you have any kind of thoughts on that joint right there. AAMO sent me this. My guy, AAMO Music. We got a remix dropping at some point. I think he said the 12th. I have to go back and look at the message he sent me. I think it was the 12th. I'm excited about it. I think it's such a dope song. But he said he has a guy out of Japan because he's in Okinawa, I believe. And some of us can't read. That's true. There are a lot of, you'd be surprised who you know that can't read. He's trying to put this guy on before he takes off, and he said he wanted me to check out the song so I could give him some feedback, just like I've done for AAMO throughout the course of this show. So I thought that was really cool. He's like, oh, he's sending me someone to be reviewed. That makes me feel good about what I do. Let me see if I can actually find the song. That might be helpful for this venture. Here it is. This is Loner right here. JSKI or JASKII, AAMO, Loner.
Wasting away, trying to get out of my head. And I'm chasing the demons, fighting off my dread. My ears are bleeding, screams coming from the dead. Screaming aloud right now. So I pop a perk so I can clear my head. Can't see straight, can't think straight. Chasing vibes, getting high, don't waste my time. I don't like when they lie, cause it's not right. Behind my highs, cause it helped me get through every night. Eating or sleeping, I'm dead inside, I'm dead. I say I don't need it, but still I'm high. I think I'm leaving this earth tonight. Blurry vision creeping, I can't see right. Proper purple for sleeping, I'll wake up high. Tell me you didn't.
This is cold.
Waste my time. Tell me you gonna leave me, girl. I'll be fine. That's a lie.
I'm you sent this to me like this was some. You sent this to me like this was some scrub dude you knew. Like I got this kid, he's up and coming. He needs a little work. Give him a good review to help him out. Nah, this shit is cold, man. You set this up like dude wasn't gonna be good.
I don't think I need it now. I don't mind chasing all these demons down. Pop a bird never really keep me down. Cause when I'm high, I can never feel the ground. Wasting away trying to get out of my head. And I'm chasing the demons, fighting off my dread. My ears are bleeding, screams coming from the screaming aloud right now. So I pop a perk so I can clear my head. Can't think straight, can't see straight.
I've been fighting myself cause I become my own demons. I've been calling for help, it's like everyone else sleeping.
Okay.
I'm in hell, so I just drink on the weekend. But
Okay.
no bell fighting, don't drown in the deep end. But it's just my mental, nobody to fit to but a song. Nobody wanna listen, I've been in my mental for too long. They tell me
It's not bad.
but no, they don't.
It's not bad, Amo.
Fuck it, I go solo. I've been riding Jolo, I can't stop. Wasting away, trying to get out of my head. And I'm chasing the demons, fighting off my dread.
This is cold, man.
I'm still
Yeah.
feeling my face on the pavement. Full of self-loathing and hatred. Been so long, can I take it? Demons in my head saying shit. I be getting drunk and elevating. Telling my friends that we ain't friends. I'm thinking I'm surrounded by these fake friends, fake friends, fake friends.
Wasting away trying to get
Hey, that's a good verse, Amo. Amo say he made a mistake at the end of the verse. I didn't hear it. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this one again, and I will because I like it a lot. But I didn't really hear a problem with the verse at all, Amo.
and I'm chasing the demons, fighting off my dread. My ears are bleeding, screams coming from the dead. Screaming aloud right now. So I pop a perk so I can clear my head. Can't see straight, can't think straight.
Yeah, this track is fantastic. I would probably go 96 on that. Everything was good. The vibe was set perfectly. The mix was buttery. You know, I felt like I was in the clouds. But the vocals were shiny, were vibrant, colorful, you know. And to be honest with you, you know, it's so interesting because this is a stark contrast to the thought provoker joint we just listened to. Like, and this is the two sides, you know. Melancholy was really great with that. He's like, some people want a comic book, some people want the dictionary. That's almost the color palette you got. You got more of a black, gray, a matte kind of flavor over here, and then you got this kind of glossy, kind of, you know, azulish, tealish color on the other side. OG AMG is in the building. Oh, so that's good timing. So y'all two need to connect. Melancholy, OG AMG. OG is a solid rapper out of Toronto. Melancholy. I didn't give you all the backstory because who has time for that? But dope artist, dope kid, dope melodies, dope raps. Go check out his stuff on TikTok. Homie is solid. You probably have. You come through the stream enough to hear some of the regulars that we have come through here. But Windsor, he said, fix that now. He said, fix that immediately. Yeah, I am old, man. Too old for Disneyland, just like you are. All right, let's get into this real quick, and then we'll move forward with the music. We're gonna get back into that thought-provoking joint. I saw this and I was like, I should be a criminal. It is easy to be a criminal. Like, I'm extraordinarily blessed. I have a great boss. I have a great job. I have great coworkers. I'm lucky. I am extraordinarily lucky. But if I wasn't and things got ugly for me, this just seems too easy. They bought a little device to let you set up a fake network, and they took it. They were outside of an airport, I believe, but they got the information immediately. Check this out. I was like, man, that's nuts. That's nuts.
To log in to what they believe is a Google login panel that's not real, and I can grab their credentials with this small device. Check this out. So from here, I'm broadcasting a network called free Wi-Fi, which is going to show up on this person's device, and you'll see here that there'll be a free Wi-Fi, obviously with a bunch of others. As soon as he connects to that, a portal is going to pop open like you would see at a Starbucks or anywhere else. And it's going to appear to be real with, at the top you look for phishing, you look for, the URL. In this case, you won't see a URL. So put in an email like, john@doe.com or whatever you want to put in there. And then just put a password and don't let me see it. Okay, so from here, it just says now total creds 1. And now I have john@pentester.com, and then I got the password test1337! That looks like a real Google login page. Nobody would know the difference. So be careful on public Wi-Fi's. Be careful when you see any captive portal. Do not use your credentials. And
Yeah, but I've got bad nerve tracing. Yeah, but OG, what you're not thinking about is you are a younger person. You got to think about the octogenarians, the 80-year-olds traveling with their family. You got to think about even the young kids, the 10 to 12-year-olds who maybe haven't been schooled up on the internet by their parents. There is a large portion of the population that would easily do this without thinking twice about it. You're an intelligent young person. You're gonna be like, but this is weird. I'm not doing this. But your 85-year-old grandma who might be slightly dementia having, she's gonna be like, bro, get me on the internet so I can look at sewing videos. You know what I mean? Like, let's get into this next one from Thought Provoking, track 3 and track 4. Track 3 is the skit. I like the skit he did before the Thought Provoker joint. What we're looking for on this project, at least what I'm looking for, is to hear where you are in the stories that you got from those areas. I was looking for that on the first track. I didn't see that. And as I mentioned earlier in the show, this is a travelogue album where Thought is taking you on his rides from DC to Ohio, NYC, Virginia, West Virginia, so on and so forth. Let's get into I'm Nice. I guess I'm nice and nice ain't free. Tracks 3 and 4.
Sound production, take 1.
We ready? Let's do it. And hey man, what we doing?
Sound production, take 2.
We ready this time? Okay. Look, I can wrap circles around your favorite rapper. Flows tighter than your grandma's hugs. Punchlines hitting harder than Monday morning alarms. Come on the phone. But what do people say? He's nice. Actually, nice is a high compliment. It's like being elevated to the highest echelon of lyricism. And me hearing I'm nice is all the gratitude in the world that I need.
That's dope.
So,
that's dope.
I had to start believing it myself. So yeah, I am nice.
I like the message on this one. I like the message on that one. Here we go. We got a little saxophone on this one.
Nice ain't free, man.
Let's see what we doing with the saxophone right here, Thought.
Well, you been through what I've been through. You know the pen is a saving grace. Look, my ink been stamped. I done ran through forms from basements torn to applause and storms, no flash. Spit flames in the groove too.
I want y'all to help me out. When you hear a compelling bar, can you type it out for me? Because I don't want to keep stopping the songs to try to figure out what he's saying. So if you catch something, that way we can crowdsource this together and I can give a better review, because I don't want to stop this every 14 seconds, but he has so much going on. It's so dense. I'm trying to cut through it.
You know the pen is a saving grace. Look, my ink been stamped. I done ran through form from big applause and storms, no flash. Spit flames in the groove too warm. Cut gems, 20 carats where the loops perform. I been slept on floors, money grip on debt. If the pain paid, red checks come in wet. Still stitch, hold with a close cassette. Then I draft blue gold, no regret.
He said stitch hold tapes with the something cassette.
Grip on debt. If the pain paid, red checks come in wet. Still stitch, hold tapes with a close cassette. Then I draft blue gold, no regrets in the text. Lace tone, pissing dirty on the sheets laid on. Hurricane through the droughts, never chase the rain.
Hurricane through the droughts, never chase the rain.
But the echo hit clean when the clout went land. From a shoebox vault to a 12-bar chapel, Ernella gets in elements.
From a shoebox vault to a 12-bar chapel. That's a great image right there. That's some great images.
Where the gravel grapples, let the hush hum.
Johnny!
Shatter.
What up, homie?
Rappers, but it's not a raffle. They talk, I move, critique, and approve. New city, new.
They talk, I move, critique, and approve. I like that. They talk, I move, critique, and approve.
Critique and approve. New city, new crowd, same dudes to prove. Tight mic, no flinch, no fear, low feet. Pay me, you should know. Being nice ain't free. They talk, I move.
How you been, big dog?
New city, new crowd, same dudes to prove. Tight mic, no flinch, no fear, low feet. Pay me, cause you know being nice ain't free. No cosign, no crowd, just the floor that creaked. Off the balls when they drumming and I ain't skip a beat. Turn cracks.
Off the boards when they drumming. I think he's talking about his vocal.
No cosign, no crowd, just the floor that creaked. Off the balls when they drumming and I ain't skip a beat. Turn cracks in the grout to a rare motif. Stress G.
Turn cracks in the grout. He's talking about the floor that he's recording on, I think, or the floor or the space that he's recording in. I think that's pretty dope.
The balls when they drumming and I ain't skip a beat. Turn cracks in the grout to a rare motif. Stretch jeans with the seams of the tree in deep. Stash known in the fold of the sleeves I rolled. While the room took shape off the tales I told. Every wall wore dust from the loops I broke. In the booth grew roots from the bars I wrote. Had lint in my wallet, but the plate was real. So I ate while they watched, trying to gauge my meal. Gain fitness in the leg work, reps and will. Stage nerves, late trains, and the self-taught skill. Won't touch screen before iPad, right alone.
Won't touch screen before iPad. That's dope.
Nerves, late trains, and the self-taught skill. Won't touch screen before iPad, right alone. Just me and I ain't alone.
Man, to peep that, Johnny.
With this ill scientific mixture, think potassium nitrate. Know those three? Then you stray. They talk, I move, critique, and approve.
I love the hook on this one.
Crowd, same dudes to prove. Tight mic, no flinch, no fear, low feet. Pay me, you should know. Being nice ain't free. They talk, I move, critique, and improve. New city, new.
This feels like something off of Jay-Z, like Imaginary Player, Volume 1 Jay-Z.
Same dudes to prove. Tight mic, no flinch.
It's got that real, like, soft piano bar, jazzy kind of feel to it. Yeah, I want to hear him. I almost feel like to do a proper review of this project, I would like to have your lyrics, because it's just you rap like poetry. Your rap is more akin to poetry in my opinion. It's more akin to like something that's spoken word. And so when you go to spoken word a lot, it's a lot of rhythmic, like kind of rhythm. And so I think because of the pace, you're able to try to understand it. It hits a little differently. But you give so much so frequently, not having the lyrics, I think, does a disservice. You know, my man Songaria, he just dropped a project, and he had a lyric video to every song. And I think you should do that. I think you will connect so much harder with so many more of your fans if they can just see what you're thinking. Because like my homie OG said, it's very coded. You know, like you got to pick the locks on this, which is dope, man. That's more of what art should be. It shouldn't be so surface level. I mean, I think there's varying degrees of art, right? You got your super commercial, basic, but it sounds, it looks good, it's easy to consume. And you got the other end of the spectrum where I think you lie, which is the more densely braided, you know, you're trying to take out the hairs type of aspect of it. That right there was tracks 3 and 4. I guess I'm nice and nice ain't free. I've also enjoyed the skits so far. I think the skits have been poignant. I think they've added color around your thoughts and they show off the personality. I think you've done a good job with those so far. The nice ain't free joint was cool to me. I go 85 on that. Definitely listenable. Definitely something I can revisit if it came on. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, you know, probably around the start of verse 2, I'm probably hitting next. I'm not gonna be facetious about that. You know, I probably would move on from it about halfway through the song. But I thought the hook was real jazzy, real smooth, and I think you would have carried some listeners with that. Let's get into the next one from the homie Tripp. Shout out to all independent artists that are out there doing their thing, you know, just grinding. I saw a post on my threads the other day where the homie was like, yeah, I'm going on tour and I'm going by myself. And I'm doing all the work by myself, all the shows. I got a merch table, and he's doing it all on his own. And I don't have the guts for that. I'll be completely candid with you. I don't have the heart to do that. Even without the family, maybe, but I think you got to have a special type of soul to just go out and say, I don't care, whatever. I love it, but it ain't me. Let's get into the next one right now. SGA from the homie Tripp. And I say all that to say Tripp is out touring and doing things, making a lot of new music. Big shout out to the homie Tripp.
Yeah. Yeah, say la vie, stay a breeze, the cityscapes, escape pillars. They gon' say they had a reason to reach. All said just to feed the beast. Russell Wilson 2012, still the piece to keep. Talk is cheap, give to get through hell. Fool, wanna keep it cool. Money well, win the ball and pocket pool. Working clocks to get through school. Read my option pick was cool.
Let's bring this one back. Bro is cooking it.
Yeah. Check. Yeah, say la vie, stay a breeze, the cityscapes, escape police. They gon' say they had a reason to reach. All said just to feed the beast. Russell Wilson 20.
They gon' say that they had a reason to reach.
Reason to reach. All said just to feed the beast. Russell Wilson 2012, still the piece to keep. Talk is cheap, give to get through hell.
Russell Wilson 2012, still a piece to keep. They should have kept him, out there in Seattle.
Good rule, fool. Wanna keep it cool with the honey well. Win the ball and pocket pool. Working clocks to get through school. Read my option pick was cool and that paid well. You know it's the shit if you can't tell. Well, get a whiff of this. Sound like a mix of Sparta and Kiss. That he'll die for his trap flow. And won't pardon the switch, but my garden grows over whenever garden the bricks. Thunder, SGA, smoke.
I like this mix too. All the cuts they doing.
Yeah. Rolling Thunder, SGA, smoke gas all day.
SGA smoke. I just got that Roll Thunder SGA smoke grass all day. That's fantastic. That's great wordplay right there.
Yeah. Rolling Thunder, SGA, smoke gas all day.
Yeah, that's fire.
Looking like Kanye, at least you gon' hear me say, doing the dirt, letting the worms, hard to keep the birds at bay. I'm serving plays like SGA with the steel and nail in my vertebrae. If a matters worse, with this hustle breaths in my DNA. I can't help and that blame all the folks fault. Talk about better days and cook fillets at the smoke out. From the lemon haze and slow town, still can't get low downs, but we don't.
The pace and the inflections on this one are fantastic. He's really hitting you with combinations. He's coming left and right. It's like it's a bob and weave type flow that I really like.
Cause we on now. But act like a foreigner, they turn cold as ice. Just know that ticket, it's not the lowest price. I'm finally listening to my own advice. So here's some smoke for thought. Hope you roll it right. Hope you roll it right. Rolling Thunder, SGA, smoke gas all day. Yeah. Rolling Thunder, SGA, smoke gas all day. Burn gas, smoke the highway road.
Oh, that's cool. I love all the change ups on this, man.
It's gonna be the same trip anyway. Burn gas, smoke the highway, roll out, give me what you say. I know that it's gonna be the same trip anyway. SGA, smoke gas all day. Give me what you say. Roll Thunder, SGA, smoke gas all day.
Hook is fantastic. The rapping was exciting. It was electric. I was locked in on it. There was bars there. There was a unique style that he gave you. It wasn't just, it wasn't super straightforward, but it also wasn't super complicated. He did a lot of cool things vocally. A little bit of that singing vocal and rolling gas all day. That's a super smart thing to do. Bring another aspect of your talent into the game right there. I love that one, man. I'm going to go 95 on that one right there from Tripp, man. Roll Thunder, SGA, smoke gas all day. Yeah, that's dope right there. Drop your scores. That's on me, Tripp, SGA, smoke gas all day. I like that one, Tripp. Yeah, I know you out there grinding, bro. Keep getting it. I love what you're doing. I love that you're betting on yourself, man. Show you this real quick and we'll keep rolling. Shouts to the homie Callaway Tech. Dude has the best technology Instagram out there. That's why I still all his content. Thank you.
AI.
Let's find the size of this 3D vector. 4i plus 3j plus 3k.
Yo, I already learned this in school. Isn't it just the square root of the number in front of the I squared
plus the number in front of the j squared plus the number in front of the k squared? Yeah. But do you even know why?
Not really.
Why even go to school then?
It's not a big deal, Drake, chill.
What you're watching are AI deepfakes, where celebrities teach math, physics, and engineering. You've got Sabrina Carpenter explaining imaginary numbers, Sydney Sweeney breaking down vectors. You even have one with Cardi B and Jeff Bezos going back and forth to explain perfect squares.
Okay, now let's split this square up, Poppy.
Sure thing, Chica.
Now obviously these are not real, and every one of them comes with a clear disclaimer. But if you watch these videos, they're actually really compelling. These are all made by a channel called Unlock Learning, and I think this guy is an absolute genius. These videos combine real learning concepts with modern formats, celebrity cameos, and funny delivery. And they work because they're meeting students where they already spend time, on social media. It's no secret that fast-paced content is shortening the attention span for every kid around the world. So instead of absorbing nothing in school, what if you made positive educational content in a format that they actually wanted to consume? It's pretty interesting. But here's why this is such a big deal. I think this is the canary in the coal mine for the future of education. We're going to see more educational content delivered in faster formats and the emergence of celebrities and creators teaching at scale. I mean, think about it. Would you rather learn legal concepts from a random lawyer or Harvey Specter?
Yeah, my boy Harvey. Yeah, this is cold, man. And this is what AI should be to me. This is what we should be doing with these tools. We shouldn't be building them to be smarter than we are. We should be utilizing them to aid us in being better. And I think this is, I know if I was in class and I had Drake teaching me, you know, the Pythagorean theorem, I'm locking that bad. I mean, Pythagorean theorem is easy anyway. But like any of those higher level, I took calculus twice in college. I failed it twice. I almost got kicked out of my major, but I passed it the third time because I think they knew, like, yo, just give him his degree, get him out of here. But if I could have had Sydney Sweeney teaching me concepts, I bet I lock him in a little bit more than I would than Mrs. McGillicuddy from, you know, Toledo, Ohio, who's missing half her teeth. So yeah, I think that's awesome, and I thought that was a cool thing. Big shout out to Callaway Tech. Let's get back into thoughts on Thought Joint right now. Thought PROVOKAH, I gave it 83. Nice Ain't Free, I gave it 85. Where to be right now? Conceptually, I'm not seeing the travel log aspect of it. I hope I'm still looking for that because I thought that was a really interesting concept, but I'm not really hearing that. And maybe you can tell me later if I missed it. But I really hope to hear that in the rest of the project. Let's get into flow state right now. Track 5, Thoughts with Thought. Magnum beats on this one.
Baptismal baps wash away the sin with the syntax, no pushing wigs back. Nisi eating labyrinthian meaning. I breathe phrases, make the words do what head do. They only hear you when you head to the crown. Good amount of the crown, wash it down, jump today for the.
Now I think the vocal mix on this is a little low. I wish your vocals would have been a little bit more present in the mix. I kind of feel like you're getting washed out. The beat swells a lot. The drum is kind of heavy, so we need a little bit more of your vocal.
The syntax, no pushing wigs back. Nisi eating labyrinthian meaning. I breathe phrases, make the words do what head do. They only hear you when you head to the crown. Good amount of the crown, wash it down, jump today for the flow. Or tomorrow, the promise is hollow. How can I borrow? I use the barter model. Love. I need my mood music too, make the flow Joe, so I can dumb out. Became the fastest, how I run around like Flo Joe. As my soul metal and gold, still feel I'm moving slow. Fatigue soldiering on, always forward march, no furlough. Regrets from the snow.
Always forward march, no furlough. He's talking about being tired right now, but pushing through it. I thought that was dope. No furlough, no time off. I like that.
Fatigue soldiering on, always forward march, no furlough. Regrets from the snow. As I Polar Express, the claws come with it.
As I Polar Express, the claws come with a test. What did he say?
Regrets from the snow. As I Polar Express, the claws come with a test. In the chimney where the smoke is, while in focus, about to win a scared. No hibernation, no hiding and waiting. Throw the furlough, I move through this cold. Pacing pain like a sacred art, painted dark. Brush strokes from the breaking heart of a patient's arc. Umbrellas marred, lightnings never fall. Still move through the rain with a mason spark. Building temples from tension, let the silence start. Woo away with the war moves. It's like my wheels great in the fast lane in my flow state. Might think I'm giving you chase, but this is my pace. And I'm happy where I'm placed. I'm comfortable there. Made it home away from home when I'm on the road. My wheels great in the fast lane in my flow state. Might think I'm giving you chase, but this is my pace. And I'm happy where I'm placed. I'm comfortable there. Made it home away from home when I'm on the road. I flow through the flux with a whisperless tongue, calm in the cut. Where the rhythm begun, knife in the steel. It was never the gun. I assassinate doubt with the edge of one. Gun butt, but no gun reveal with the silence.
I'm gonna be honest with you on this one. Thought I don't know what you're talking about. This doesn't have any type of a central idea to it. To me, it's just like a lot of random thoughts, and that's okay. And maybe that, and I think that may be the point of the project. I just don't like this particular stream of consciousness.
Concealed, made peace with the void, turn the flow state to a skill, turn fear to a forge, turn lost in the will, turn past to a path where the patterns collapse, waters yield sharp to stones, and the crash out known, the hunt blown, they don't throw you a bone, that's the unseen theme, as I move supreme, storms age and recede, rooted in nothing, fulfilling the need, hands float like the clouds, strike breeze with the ease, effortless motion in cosmic degrees, self melts in the rhythm, the dance is pure and free. My wheels great in the fast lane in my flow state. Might think I'm giving you chase, but this is my pace. And I'm happy where I'm placed. I'm comfortable there. Made it home away from home when I'm on the road.
The beat on this wasn't great either. It sounded like it was incomplete. And I think that's part of why I wasn't necessarily feeling this one as much. But it didn't have any bite to it. It was really bland. And you kind of rap a little bit more in the fashion of just kind of straightforward, but this didn't have any color at all to it. It was very slow. It felt like a bad video game beat, and it just took a while to get there. I have these little I might have one near me. These little Game Boy type joints that I bought, and you get a lot of older Nintendo, Super Nintendo games. And it sounded like one of the beats that would be on those games. So I don't think you set yourself up for success with that beat. I didn't really care for that one. I would probably go 70 on that. Flow State was kind of mad to me. We're going to get into Y'all Ain't About to Say Nothing. That's the skit. And then we'll play track 7. And then we'll get to some more music.
In a world ruled by quiet tyrants, where corruption thrives in daylight, borders are drawn by greed, and corporations abandon the powerless. Why is no one screaming? Like, nobody's talking about this. What's going on? Like, where's y'all backbone? I haven't heard of fight the power yet. Thought-provoking this. That's crazy how so cool.
Black Sheep right here.
What's going on?
Produced by Aries.
I'ma talk though. Moving on this frozen tundra, I'm seeing nothing but ice. It's like humanity has frostbite coming. The house dark when the winter summon. They shorten labor, but we crowning for the Game of Thrones allowed it. To who I'm bound.
You got a very Q-tip kind of flow too. This one especially. You got a Tribe Called Quest Q-tip kind of feel to you.
Moving on this frozen tundra, I'm seeing nothing but ice. It's like humanity has frostbite coming. The house dark when the winter summon. They shorten labor, but we crowning for the Game of Thrones allowed it. To who I'm bowing, ain't no king's here. I'm muzzle wear, I'm dogging a rabbit. Ain't no political pet clawing and scratching. Don't touch.
I'm dogging the rabbit, ain't no political pet. This one has a way better rhythm to it, and you have so much more confidence and strength in this one. I don't know. It's almost like you're closer to the mic on this one.
Stalk when the winter summon. They shorten labor, but we crowning for the Game of Thrones allowed it. To who I'm bowing, ain't no kings here. I'm muzzle wear, I'm dogging a rabbit. Ain't no political pet clawing and scratching. Don't touch my head. The Solange will never see a conch. For a seat at the table, that etiquette of fable. Put the hoard in horticulture. As I'm guarding my garden, no growth is fatal. Can't advance. Bolter or JD, Associated Press, about as valuable as an AP. Why watch what I speak if the truth's social? So I'm.
It's an AP. Why watch what I speak? Associated Press, Audemars Piguet. That's a really great pun right there. Nice little play on words.
Associated Press, about as valuable as an AP. Why watch what I speak if the truth's social? So I'm too vocal. I got Whitney and Mariah.
I like how he was naming the different parts of the media, True Social, the Associated Press. That's good.
Lungs with the runs. He shit posting cause he got the runs. Jack Ryan realizing at the bombshell on Canary Islands. Neo-Nazis is fantasizing by the Cold War. This is a citizen sum of all fears like 2012. You think the end near. Corporate greed dressed up in the Patriot attire. Think they stand up guys, but that punchline a misfire. Paint the scene of rock.
I also think I appreciate this song more because you're on topic with the theme. You're basically talking about a lot of ills in society, and you're doing it in a very clever way with nice imagery, with nice metaphors in there. You got some great puns. You got a whole lot of great wordplay going on here, but it's on topic to something, and I like that.
Ridge think tanks in a Swiss bank. Maybe my eyes bad. You don't see what I'm seeing, and you not speaking. You allowed them to stress the truth and say we reaching, but the choice is yours. Don't be the black sheep and heard what you hearing. Nah, maybe my eyes bad. You don't see what I'm seeing, and you not speaking. You allowed them to stress the truth and say we reaching, but the choice is yours. Don't be the black sheep and heard what you hearing. Nah, I said what I said though. Heard what you hearing?
I said it with my chest.
You'll get it later, I guess. Kyle Bethel with the mental and financial reasons. Ragnarok to the city, your demons too busy being.
Ragnarok.
Now you portraying Atreus, the
Kratos.
Know what I'm saying, Pete? They write the laws in circles, so you chase your breath. Red tape with the truth, take its place in death. Budgets padded while the people is getting trimmed. Cut from the story, but it's blamed when it spins.
The people are getting trimmed.
Till you read what it costs, they plant new trees where the tenants lost. Votes get counted.
They plant new trees where the tenants are kicked out of? That's crazy.
Streets look clean till you read what it costs. They plant new trees where the tenants lost. Votes get counted where the donors reside. The line gets drawn, but it never divides. Power ain't loud, it moves in quiet and it slips through the cracks with a six-figure flyer. Contract signed with a neutral face. The ink bleeds, but it reshapes space. You scroll through the smoke, the alarm don't sound. The grid's been mapped. They just moved to town. Price tag hangs from the public's pain. Every sale approved and the windowless pain. Schools get closed for a profit margin. New jails open, that's a good bargain. The mayors shake hands where the cameras flash. Then they sign deals that delete your path. It's all class. Maybe my eyes bad. You don't see what I'm seeing and you not speaking. You allow them to stress the truth and say we reaching, but the choice is yours. Don't be the black sheep and heard what you hearing. Nah, maybe my eyes bad. You don't see what I'm seeing and you not speaking. You allow them to stress the truth and say we reaching, but the choice is yours. Don't be the black sheep and heard what you hearing. Nah.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good point, Loss. What up, Goonie? I think that's a good point, Loss. I think it's definitely for something chill or something alternative. I liked this song. I didn't think it needed a second verse. My thing is, I don't love long songs that are about sad, bad things. You know, I don't really want to sit and listen to like a lot of the world is horrible music. And while you put all that stuff in very, very vivid, well painted ideas, I don't need 3 minutes of that. I don't. I give me 90 seconds and I'm cool because it's sad, man. And I think you're trying to raise awareness, and I think you're speaking to the conscious artists out there, the conscious rappers, the people who want to hear the truth. I think you speak to them. I don't always want to hear the truth. So I like that song though, because you were rapping with a little bit more emotion on the top of it. You had some different patterns in there. It wasn't so plain. So I like that one right there. I'd probably go 86 on that one. 86 on that one from the homie Thought Provoker. We're getting through thoughts with thought right now. I heard some references to frozen tundra and to the cold. So I am hearing some of the geographic references, but again, I kind of wish you would have been a little bit more obvious about dropping a city name or a big landmark, or maybe I missed it, but I'm not really hearing the travel log aspect to this one. Let's get to the next song. This one right here is Ronnie DIJON. Ronnie hit me up on the email. He's from Arizona, which is really dope. I love helping out and raising awareness to artists that are out of Arizona. Ronnie DIJON out of Phoenix, focused on creating music with real life substance and soul. The joint we're about to listen to, Pop Out, is a celebratory track about moving with purpose, bragging a little, that his girl has a ring on her finger, showing love to his kids. Love that. Family man, protecting the family at all costs. Love that. It's about popping out, minding my business, and living a grown man life with pride and gratitude. This is one for people who've stepped into a new chapter and aren't afraid to show it. That's pretty cool, man. I don't know if you sent this out to 60 people with the same message. I hope you did. That's the most efficient way to do it. But I love that you gave a little context to your song. When you're trying to develop a fan base and connect with folks like myself that'll want to continue to play your music, I think giving them a little story is something dope to do. I need to take the time to do more stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Let's get into this right now. Ronnie DIJON, close up. I'm always keeping tabs open. I'm one of them dudes that keeps like 98 tabs open. And I normally know what's going on with all the tabs too. Ronnie DIJON right here. Damn, I had it. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Ronnie DIJON, Cash App. Oh no, we were supposed to play Pop Out, so that's not right. Sure, I can find it. Here it is. Oh, played the wrong song. Oh, okay.
Whoa, whoa. I don't wanna go and fuck on your bitch. Rather go and get rich. Rather chill with my sticks, mind my own business. Counting up my chickens to feel like Christmas. When I got a backyard, in the garden, in the yard, and my kids in the yard, nigga, I can't fall, nigga. Wow. Watch out, pop out.
This style is pretty unique. I haven't heard too many artists that sound like this.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa, I don't wanna go and fuck on your bitch. Rather go and get rich. Rather chill with my sticks, mind my own business. Counting up my chickens to feel like Christmas. When I got a backyard, in the garden, in the yard, and my kids in the yard, nigga, I can't fall, nigga. Wow.
Hey, this is dope.
My main one with a ring, she about to act out. Let me do the fool with it, watch me black out.
He said, my main one with a ring, she about to act out. I like the delivery on that. My main one with a ring, she about to act out.
Got a backyard, in the garden, in the yard, and my kids in the yard, nigga, I can't fall, nigga, wow. Watch out, pop out. My main one with a ring, she about to act out. Let me do the fool with it, watch me black out. You ain't never seen a nigga like me pop out, pop out. Watch me pop out. My main one with a ring, she about to act out. Let me do the fool with it, watch me black out. You ain't never seen a nigga like this pop out, pop out.
My man with mustard.
I like this so far. Very West Coast, you right, Love. Super West Coast.
Now it's ice on the fist. I'm bound to go and slide if you don't call a miss. And if it's about the van, best believe I when I miss. Big O's in the nigga. Now this nigga look like Swiss. Let it break. I'm counting up this bread, my bills paid. Now whoa. Now I run it up in Canada, got 10 for the Lord. I catch a fade with anybody on the chessboard. I ain't never taking no L's. This has turned into a lesson. And all the pain I've been through, it turned to a blessing.
It's almost like he's testifying. His delivery has a church-like feel. Kind of feels like the pastor up there going off. You're like, yeah.
Now I run it up in Canada, got 10 for the Lord. I catch a fade with anybody on the chessboard. I ain't never taking no L's. This has turned into a lesson. And all the pain I've been through, it turned to a blessing. And I ain't never stressing. My life is a blessing. These prayers is my healing. Forever be winning. I'm really that nickel.
Yeah, that's cool, man. He did a lot in a little bit of time there. Like, I feel complete with that. You know what I mean? Like,
Let nobody stop you. Don't ever let nobody stop you.
I didn't expect this part.
Don't ever let nobody break you. Don't ever let nobody break you.
Watch out, pop out. My main one with a ring, she about to act out. Let me do the fool with it, watch me black out. You ain't never seen a nigga like me pop out, pop out. Watch me pop out. My main one with a ring, she about to act out. Let me do the fool with it, watch me black out. You ain't never seen a nigga like this pop out, pop out.
Stop being humble for a nigga. You out here being humble when everybody popping that shit. It's time for you to start popping your shit, then. Lock in for a nigga.
Doing all these drugs made me feel free.
That was Pop Out right there from Ronnie DIJON. I like that song, man. definitely West Coast, and it's a good time to be a West Coast artist. West Coast is winning right now, but definitely had those vibes. Made me want to crip walk too. I used to know how to do the crip walk pretty well, believe it or not. Two knees ago, two patella tendons ago, I could crip walk. But the delivery was very mystical, like, you know what I mean? It had that like rapid fire, but that quick fire, like the semi-automatic kind of fire, not the automatic, the fully the brrr, but it had that short burst kind of fire to it. I love the messaging. He still kept it gangster, like, but it was like positive gangster. You know, it's like the dude that comes to your crib early in the morning, banging on the door so y'all can go work out. Like, bro, I get it. You're swole. You want me to be swole, but calm down a little bit. I love that, man. We need people like that. We need energy like that. I like that a lot. I'm going to go 92 right there for homie Ronnie DIJON. Pop out. And I love that he did it in 90 seconds. It felt like a complete song in 90 seconds. I didn't feel like, oh, man, it's taking so long. You know, it didn't drag on to me. Show y'all this and we'll get back into the Thought Provoker joint. If you ain't get a song played, $1 to it, get you through in the super chat. I'm moving at the speed of light out here. I'm actually impressed with how quickly I'm getting through this music. I don't know. See, this is one of them things. I like the story I had earlier about the AI in the classrooms with the Sydney Sweeney and the Drake and them teaching the classes. That's cool. I don't, for the life of me, I don't understand human beings. I am not going to train robots to be able to get through the environment. I can see maybe training them to move around a room. But teaching them to go up and down things, this is too much. Now, it's not doing a very good job, but that's the point. They're training it. So they're having a robot Olympics, the world's first humanoid robot games in Beijing. So this thing is leaping ramps, bouncing on planks, stepping up on platforms. Come on, man. You see the comment that says, does it have a disability? It does kind of look like it's not all there, so to speak. I mean, at this point, I guess you could just knock it over. But I don't know, man. Pretty soon, they're going to have the liquid metal robots like Terminator 2, and we all going to be done for. I don't know why they do stuff like this, and I wish they would stop. Let's get back into the Thought Provoker joint. Black Sheep coming up right here. Oh, we did Black Sheep. Next one is going to be Wants and Needs, and then Answer When Love Calls. Let's check that out right now. Numbs on the production with this one.
About wants and needs, but
that blue face busting. I got you, X.
Wandering aimless after neon temptation. Wind sprint the wants as is why.
Wandering aimless after neon temptation. I don't think the mixes on these songs are all that great. You know, for somebody like you, with the more appreciate you, Johnny. Somebody like you with the more straightforward kind of delivery that's not as intricate and not as inflection heavy. I think your vocals have to be sharper. They sound like a little watery, and they don't push through the beats. I need your vocal to push through the beat just a little bit, and it doesn't really do that as much. So that's the production value of this is a little iffy to me.
Feeling wishful in war zones, wealth in the land, wolves in Armani whisper, wants never end, artificial awe, apps applaud your despair, ad libs of the market, selling dreams in the air, notions of need, getting neutered by greed, now your news feeds fuel with your spirit, will never need.
He said, visions of me getting neutered by greed. That's a hell of a bar. Shannon Sharp. Y'all know what happened with Shannon Sharp? That's getting neutered by greed right there. That's a hell of a bar.
Feeling wishful in war zones, wealth in the land, wolves in Armani whisper, wants never end, artificial awe, apps applaud your despair, ad libs of the market, selling dreams in the air, notions of need, getting neutered by greed, now your news feeds fuel with your spirit, will never need, trade your temple for a product with a price tag, Time spent scrolling turns you.
Trade your temple for a product with a price tag. This is some third eye, deeper level stuff right here.
Now your news feeds fuel with your spirit will never need. Trade your temple for a product with a price tag. Time spent scrolling turns you to a hashtag. Touched by the trend.
Hey, that's dope, Johnny. That's super dope.
Pictures ain't it pictures, lips in between. Ambitions auction to algorithm change. Aspirations.
Ambitions auction to algorithm change. This is some clips type rapping right here. I wish the mix was better, cause that's very clipsish right there.
Tight to the screen, taking pictures, ain't it pictures, lips in between. Ambitions auction to algorithm change. Aspirations is fake now, it's all for gains. Fame feeds fear in a frame with a filter. Fast food for thought, mix the enemy with.
It's all about wants and needs. I want what I want, and I need what I need. It's just that simple.
Navigating through nostalgia, needing nothing now. Expanding every effort, escaping ends I endow. Elevated in essence, but they envy that epic etched in the essence. Dollars dance with desire, adds to dissension.
Dollars dance with desire.
For substance, so selfish, some sneakers. Blueprints of the balance buried beneath the posh. And all the features, trading purpose for purses. Got them preaching through speakers, chasing cheers with no pom-poms but cheerleaders. Cheerleaders, chosen secrets. I seem capricious, tangled thoughts.
I seem capricious. I don't even know what that means.
Depending on how you breed her, evil the evolution.
I got you, Johnny.
Satisfaction, needs and wants clashing. Wanting what you want, but you can't have it, just have it. So you buy it, what you can manage. I need it.
I think this is one of the better joints on the project, despite the issues with the mix. If this is mixed better, this could be a pretty quality song, because you were so topical on this and you had so much, your wordplay is pretty significant on most songs, but this one, it was a little easier to digest. It wasn't basic, but it was just complicated enough that the layman can go, oh man, that's dope. Because that's me, I'm the layman. So I caught a lot of things there that were very, very intelligent and very well put together. I didn't love the mix on it, but I would actually go 90 on that song. That's probably my favorite from the project so far. The Black Sheep joint was cool. The Nice Ain't Free joint was cool, and I like the Thought Provoker one was alright as well. So I think the Nice Ain't Free was the 85. Flow State I didn't care for. Black Sheep was cool. This is a good one though. Wants and Needs is probably one of my favorites right now. I'm gonna go 90 on that. Drop the scores if you're still rocking with it. It's gonna get into the Axe Madwick and Johnny joints right now. I'm excited to hear the JM's joint, and I think that's dope. What's the name of the Samoan label, bro? Give me the down low on that. Let's get into the Axe Madwick joint right now. This is Daniel. I got a song dropping with Axe on the 12th. It's the 12th, right, Axe? Me and P. Louie. I'll tell you the story about that song when it drops, but it's pretty cool how we did it. We did it together in one night. It took us like an hour and a half, maybe two. It's a good song though, so I'm excited for that. But right now, let's get into Axe Madwick's Daniel right here. Let's get him on the screen real quick, my homie Axe. Axe, you're a very eclectic dude when it comes to music, but you put together such quality stuff, and it always has. You got this Daft Punk kind of ideology to me. I don't know if we talked about that, but I feel like you grew up in that church. Let's get into this right now. This is Daniel.
To hell. I'll be doing your job. We'll make the world a better place.
I feel like this is missing like a female vocal kind of electronic out. I'm trying to think of an example, but I think it needs a. Is it?
I would never be. You can trust me. You can love me.
Is that better, bro?
I would never be.
Yeah, it needs a fee. Yeah, something like that. Touch it, anything. Yeah, it needs a. I see like a higher pitch vocal, but it needs to have a little bit of that robotic mix to it.
Fool me, champion. You don't trust. My name is Daniel. No magical. I'm magical. And masterful with a plan. I'm Dan. I'm your man. Call me if you need me.
This feels like
I'll be there in
3 a.m. coke party kind of music.
There's no need to worry.
Where you don't want to go to sleep.
I can run the world for all the boys and girls. I control the weapons. Better count your blessings. You thought I was messing. Time to learn your lesson. You trained me on destruction.
Jarvis bars, Jarvis freestyle right here.
You were the corruption.
Is this song the prequel to the robots destroying the world? Double F, what up, boy? Yeah, I think it needs a female vocal. I almost feel like a Britney Spears toxic type vocal on that. But it needs to be a little more high pitched and a little bit more robotic. But I think if you had a good, I think that needs a chick's vocal. I just don't know in what capacity, but that's what I think is missing from that. A chick's vocal with a little bit of like an electro sound on it. I wish I had a good example for you, but I really don't. I can kind of hear it in my head, but I can't describe it as well. FM was good, boy. What's going on out in the Brooklyn? Yeah, that was cool to me though. I mean, it felt like coke fueled party to me. It felt like, if I was to take a bump and go dance around. Yeah, solid though. I would go 87. I don't have anything to complain about. I just think it's just missing, like I said, a higher pitched female vocal, and I think you'd be out of there with that one. Show y'all this real quick, and then we'll jump into the joint from the homie Johnny, the JM's joint. Mini golf pool. I think this is a great idea. I just wanted to share this with you because I think it's an awesome idea, and I want to go play it.
Created in the UK, they combine pool and mini golf, and people are loving it. You play on a giant table, using your hands to hit the ball.
That looks so fun.
Just like golf, but with pool rules. It's fun, challenging, and great for all age groups. And different obstacles make it fun, and the challenge is to finish in with the least shots. And how do you think? Will this get popular? You won't believe.
Yeah, I think this is a great and easy idea to make some cash. I don't know that I don't think I said that. Maybe I did, possibly. Yeah, I think it's dope. I'm like, this is awesome. I wish I would have thought of something like this. Now, the only question I really have as far as the business goes is how much do those tables cost? Because all you have to make is the top part. You could just probably lay that in, I would guess. But then you buy a space in a mall, maybe next to a Wetzel Pretzel or something. Yeah, man, I think they can print some money with this. I think you'd also want to have like something else. I would want something like this to also have a bowling component to it, or maybe have an arcade game or two in there as well. You gotta give a little bit more flavor. So after you're done playing, maybe, if you're trying to keep the date going, if it's a first date, let's play this little racing game or something. So I would throw some other stuff in there, but I think this is a fantastic idea. Let's keep things rolling right now. The goon, the one from the homie Johnny, he said he sent the JM's joint. I got it right here. Big shout to JM's, all the rappers out there, man, Australia, the islands, all of y'all crushing music out there. Let's get into this one from JM's right here. Leader, baby. Shouts to 1-4. I just want to be friends with 1-4 for protection. Just feel like if I ever had an issue, you know. What's up? You what up, boy?
Yeah. Hey, Tony Rod, I speak my truth. You already know how we're rocking on this side. Nah, I mean, rappers come in the booth and try to lie. I had to come and talk my shit. Zone right. Gang. Trap star, catch me out in rare form. Move quick, we up and stick, type of shit that get your shirt torn.
Ooh.
Why you think we purchase bare corn? Cause I know these pussies jelly, therefore we keep them.
Luciano, what up, bro?
And I ain't talking about no purple flare pants, one shot.
Let's bring him back a little bit. He's going in.
You know how we're rocking on this side. Nah, I mean, rappers come in the booth and try to lie. I had to come and talk my shit. Zone right. Gang. Trap star, catch me out in rare form. Move quick, we up and stick, type of shit that get your shirt torn.
Get your shirt torn.
Cause I know these pussies jelly, therefore we keep them flares drawn. And I ain't talking about
the flares.
Pants, one shot out this 44 will make your hair dance. In the spittle, having spasms on the 3rd floor. While your mama's up in church throwing prayer hands, real shit.
He said in the speedo having spasms on the 3rd floor. That's messed up. It also sounds like it came from experience.
Spitting lyrics from the gutter and my credit really shows what I'm worth. I put it on my mama, I've been riding for the members. Anybody disrespect, getting sat down on the curb. I do this shit for V, got my twos up in the air. And through my music, I'ma introduce him to the world. Got my little nephew I've been living for. And how can I ever forget my brother's little girl? Everybody's having kids now, it got me feeling old. Could never trust a soul, I put trust up in my pole. Chasing all my goals like a fucking pot of.
Oh, I like the concert clip. That's dope.
In the sand, living for my brothers who are sitting in the can. Free my brother Leppy, he been in there since the G. And the moment he got in there, he been standing on no 10. He a 4-footer white boy with the biggest pair, keeping cocky for the mobs. Ain't nobody getting spared. Sure he's covered for them books, even screws are getting shook. Cause once he's in the mix, there's always something to declare. See my life, I have to pattern, knew my role and play the world. We've been bullying that side, go and ask who gave him hell. But if I'm being real, I had to slow it down and chill. Cause we can't do nothing sitting in a cell. We can't do nothing at all. Sitting
little auto-tune on the end of it.
And they even pick up a call. And that shit's only hurting the people around me. They think I got it easy now.
It's kind of crazy he went into this soft auto-tune about, you know, when 96% of that verse is about pulling guns on people. He started singing at the end. I didn't see that coming. I was like, oh, I thought we were getting nothing but a drill verse. And all of a sudden he breaks off with the soft auto-tune. I didn't have that on my bingo card.
That shit's only hurting the people around me. They think I got it easy now, they see me on the TV. Always quick to hit and ask for something when they need me. But who's checking on me? It's hard to see it when I need them. Guess that's how it is when they look to you as a leader. Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna cut that one off right there because YouTube, I'm getting a message from YouTube like, hey, we've detected some of your audio that shouldn't be there because it's copyrighted. But that was dope, man. I like the stream of consciousness he gave us. He gave it to us in a really compelling way. A lot of the ends of his verses were very hard hitting. They were sticky at the end. He was punching, giving some jabs at the end. So I really enjoyed that. I would go 90. It's cool. I like that he actually switched it to the Don Toliver-esque singing at the end. But I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it in the least bit. Let's get into the one from Goon Diggy. We may have to play that one kind of quick too, just because YouTube is going to pull the stream down at some point. Actually, we'll take a breather. We're going to get into this Indy 500 Never joint. Then I'm going to play the Goon Dog one just so I can create some space between the copyright-heavy videos because I would prefer not to get my stream pulled down in the middle of it. So we're going to come back to that one right quick, get into this Indy 500 with the homie Never on here. I love Never. He's one of my favorites. Big shout out to Suave for sending that feature back. I can't wait to listen to it. Let's get in this right now. Indy 500, Never. Name of this one is Till the End.
Let me have you and your friends. Step it on 1, 2, 2, you and 10.
Oh.
You to the end.
This mix is harsh. The kick is really, really, really strong. I don't know if that was an intended thing, but it almost feels like the drums were mixed badly when the beat was created.
You and your friends. Step it on 1, 2, 2, you and 10.
I do like the vocal kind of using your voice as an instrument over those synths. I like that. That's a pretty cool quality that you're creating. Yeah, I like that.
And I'm loving it. All of my haters, they look on the gram. Yo, bitch on my dick like an oven mitt. Hit up the stove and I cook in a pan.
You say your chick's on my dick like an oven mitt? Like an oven mitt? That's not a bad bar.
And I'm loving it. All of my haters, they look on the gram. Yo, bitch on my dick like a oven mitt. Hit up the stove, then I cook in a pan. Hit after hit, I've been dropping it. Go to the stool, then I do it again. I hit up my jeweler, I'm copping it. Added a better to find the best. I'm in a Benz, find a Benz. Taking a spin, seeing her friends. Okay, that's my bad.
Yeah, that 808 to me is mixed badly. It's almost like it's bleeding. You know, that's too much for me personally. I don't know what y'all think, but that's too much.
Okay, that's my bad.
I think it also impacts the vocal quality too. You don't sound as good either. This is an unreleased joint called Till the End. I think it's a good song though. It has Drake Weekend kind of vibes to it. Like Take Care era Drake and Weekend. Yeah, I like the song. I just think that this 808 is just messing up my eardrums. I don't think the song is actually bad though. That's an unreleased joint from Indie 500 and Never. It's called Till the End. Honestly, for what it is, I would go 88. I think if you fix the drums on that and brighten up the vocals a little bit, just cut those up a few decibels and ease up on the 808. It sounded gross. It sounded like my speakers were bleeding. So you fix that stuff up, you got like a 90, 92. You know, you got a solid track if you clean that up, in my humble opinion. All right, let's get into the one from Goondog now that the Goondog, what's the name of the track, bro? Is it A Game from Penzel, Washington? No, you said it's M. You know what? Don't even worry about it. I'll look it up. I have the capability to do things on my own. I don't even need your help. Nah, I'm just playing. Let's see here. MBNL Fade Away. MBNL. Boy, reading this. Not my thing. Fade Away. Here we go.
I've got this dream, and you're all in it.
Oh, man. This is sad off top. His biggest fan committed suicide. That would make me really sad.
We were both frozen, standing on thin ice. And I hope you ain't noticed that I was far from right.
Almost has a country feel to it.
Wherever I go, dark clouds never leave my side. And you gave me that peace of mind. And I don't wanna waste this life. I thought that you'd stay a while. I thought I could make you smile. And now there's just broken glass inside without.
I can't wait to see what happens when it drops. This is pretty good so far.
If I could just leave standing, you'd have seen that I'm still damaged. I hope you find your way until the day you hit me with the fadeaway. You hit me with the fadeaway.
This needs like a country guitar behind it. This is kind of dope.
So meet me at the exit, looking for the signs. And don't you forget that no one's really fine. So if you're gonna leave now, could you leave the porch light on? Cause I won't see you for a while. Remember me how I am now. I thought that you'd stay a while. I thought I could make you smile. And now there's just broken glass to sign where there was time. If I could just leave a mark where I've been standing, you'd have seen that I'm still damaged. I hope you find your way until the day you hit me with the fadeaway.
Yeah, that's a pretty dope song.
Hit me with the fadeaway.
MB Nell, fade away right there. Gonna cut it off for YouTube comes to get me. That's a beautiful song. I expected some sort of no, there was no drop. Now you got a little bit of something, but it definitely wasn't significant. I think that's a beautiful song, and it wasn't too sad. You know, it was sweet. It was sweet. It was like letting go of somebody moving on. You know, one of the hardest things in life, and I don't want to get too corny or off topic here, but one of the hardest things in life is when things change permanently. You know, we all have little changes every day, but when you have that change that you can't unchange, it's hard. So songs like that, you play a lot to get you through it. I've gone through a lot of situations where permanent change was a thing, where you lose somebody, a relationship ends, and those kind of songs, they make you feel better about the situation. So that really spoke to me on an emotional level, and I don't have a lot of emotion. So I really like that. I would go 92 on that. I wish he had a country guitar behind it to give it a little, like, just a little something extra on the beat. Kind of pull at your heartstrings a little bit more. You see what I did there, pun intended. Yeah, that's all that was missing to me. That would have been almost a perfect song. So I like that one. Big shout out to the homie Goon Diggy. I think we got out of there just in time before YouTube pulled the plug on the stream. Let's get into this next one from the homie Thought Provoker. We're going to do Answer When Love Calls and then Love Rung, 2 tracks right back to back. Yeah, that's fair, Wasabi. Why did man, look, I don't know. Because when you use other people's stuff in your content, YouTube does not like that. And I kind of understand why. I don't love it because I think if you're trying to elevate and expand the reach of something that's already been done, I think that's a cool thing. But, you know, I don't work at YouTube, so I don't know, man. Get to this next one. Answer When Love Calls and then Love Rung My Line. That joint is produced by Talent Ted. This is Thought Provoker. Thoughts with Thought.
I thought Love at First Sight was a scam until I saw her. We swapped playlists, had a chill discussion about humanity, world peace, and why oat milk is a scam. 6 months.
Why oat milk is a scam.
Had a baby shower and up at 2 a.m. envisioning negotiating with a baby like I'm at the UN. Love didn't knock, it DM'd.
That's cool. He's talking about being up late night negotiating with a baby like it's the UN. For those that know, no.
Like I'm at the UN. Love didn't knock, it DM'd. Send me a Spotify playlist and never left.
That's crazy.
Thought provoking ish. Look. I heard that love at first sight was a myth. I also know that every shot you don't take is a miss. So I approach 101s like it's gonna be a switch. Play my percentages. Per my PER, I'm a star.
That's cold. He gave y'all NBA bars right there. That was cold. That's cold. He said play my percentages if they switch. His PER, that's the NBA statistic. That's pretty cool.
Every shot you don't take is a miss. So I approach 101s like it's gonna be a switch. Play my percentages. Per my PER, I'm a star. Relationship, then relationship. Serial monogamous. Lip service, no collagen. That I'ma jump the broom, clean it up. Getting groomed for a groom. But the skeletons.
He said he's a serial monogamist. He said that he's gonna jump the broom, and he's not just giving lip service. He's really a serial monogamist. He's not giving lip service like collagen. That's good. So I'm telling you, dude, you are a fantastic writer. I almost feel like you could have commercial success by ghostwriting for Drake. You know what I mean? I can see Drake or Kendrick. I think the homie Melancholy said earlier, could you imagine if Kendrick was spitting this? Yeah, it's just the performance. Like, if you got these bars into the hands of there's no knock on you. I just think that somebody else could deliver this a little sharper.
I didn't exhume, I picked the bone and I bury it to never resume. Feeling space in my heart where I didn't have room. From the room to the tomb, tried to bury the wound and take it with me, being taught to miss too. But I know better. I watched my parents divorce and saw my father weep. So I learned to put feet in the water and never dive deep. I apologize.
He said he saw his father crying, so he didn't put his feet deep in the water. He didn't dive in because he didn't want to go through that.
For the ones that got me incomplete, my bad.
It does have 90s vibes.
You gotta answer. That phone was ringing off the hook.
It's got a little reggae vibe to it too.
Glad I picked it up though. Cause this happened. Look, I met her on an app. It was sunny and blue skies the day that we the track. Gave her content to laugh at to see if she react. Saw our politics and our values match. I had to comment on the mirror selfie.
I like that too. How he's talking about sending her reels and different memes to see if she has the same sense of humor. I like that. And, I don't know nothing about the dating game right now, but I'm assuming that's what you have to do if you're getting to know people. That's the way you do it. Do they like the same memes as me, or are they gonna think I'm weird?
Nutritional fact that she was looking healthy. I can vitamin C that the rain ceased. I had that orange juice, Jones and me, but had to make this one a main squeeze. Started asking what your interest be. I meditated, she a Buddhist, sent me playlists of her favorite music. I told her about Sky Zoo, she wanna see the vision. Went in on Marcus Graham, we boomerang in interest. I look up and it's been 6 months. We getting married with a baby on the way. Love called my name. Would it be by any other name? A fortune coming without requesting any money from it. Fortune is disguised in many ways. It can be a relationship, a dynamic you can't put a value on numerically or money wise. Fortune came to me and family, so I couldn't be any more happier.
That's thought provoker right there. Love rung my line. I love the little skit he had before that too. That was super dope. This is another good one. So I really liked Wants and Needs because I felt like Wants and Needs was more of a focused stream of consciousness. It was more directed at something. And I feel like he did the same thing with Love Rung My Line. It was very directed in what it was going in the same direction the whole time. You know, we had the other one, I think it was it might have been Black Sheep that was just kind of, no, it was Flow State. Flow State was all over the place with lots of different thoughts. It was like popcorn, boom, 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 boom. But this joint right here, Love Rung My Line, had a thesis statement that you explained. You know, you talked about how y'all got together. You talked about what it became, how you were telling her you were a serial monogamist and she could trust that in you. You know, you told this whole story and it evolved and we were able to see the picture. So I like this one too. This one I'm actually going to go 92 on because you did have a nice 90s sample, very groovy. It felt like a 90s love story, but told in a 2025 aspect of sending memes back and forth and things of that nature. So I really felt like that was a good one right there, man. That was Love Rung My Line. That's the homie Thought Provoker. Let's keep things moving right here. We're going to get into King Nasheed. The name of this joint is Changed. Nasheed just dropped a new project. We knew him as Talibin. Talibin? Is that what it was before? But he changed up the name and the branding a little bit. So we got a new one from him right here. Let's get into that right now. This is Changed. King Nasheed. Maybe.
What if buying a
Yo, 14, you got another one. I done change. I'm not the same. I done been through pain. Had to push through the rain. I can dream in color. I can see like no other. I live life in wonder. I done died over and over.
Yeah, I don't really know what we're talking about here. I didn't really catch a theme to the song or something that I could really understand as much. So I'm not really sure where we're going. This feels like, I don't know, it feels plain. It feels like a plain bagel of some sort. It doesn't feel like it has any direction to it. I'm going to rewind it just a little bit to see if I missed anything.
I can dream in color. I can see like no other. I live life in wonder. I done died over and over. I go to bed with a Bible. I had to die to carry my soul. And now my life feels so hard. But my path looking so long. I done cried myself to sleep. We live inside a God dream. You'll understand all my pain when you see.
My bad. Thanks, love. I turned off the mic for a second by accident. I was just saying that this song isn't going anywhere and it doesn't have any direction to me. And that's a problem. You either got to be interesting, you have to have a topic you're talking about. It can be a loosely related topic. It could be a song about weed and you could talk about flying high in the sky. It doesn't have to be super verbose. It doesn't have to be like the stuff Thought Provoking does, but it has to have some basis. I don't know what we're talking about here. I done dreamed in color.
Change. I'm not the same. I done been through pain. Had to push through the rain.
Yeah, so King of Shit, we're gonna play one more from you just because I want to give you a fair shake because I didn't like that one. I felt they had no direction. You talked about having a Bible by your bed at one point, and maybe these are all the changes you've made in your life, but you've been through pain. I don't understand. I don't understand what we're talking about. Yeah. It doesn't resonate with me. So I'm gonna give you another chance. We'll play On My Own. We'll go to the second track, see what that's about. The first one I'd probably give like a 70, 72. It's not for me. You know, the youth may enjoy it. I'm almost 40. That ain't for me.
Yo, 14, you got another one.
Also, I like that comment, A-Game, that this is like the internet version of being at an underground show. I like that. That makes me happy. Thank you for that.
Too much all on my own, but I always feel so happy you're alone. I like to work it at my pace, but no one won't. And out of everyone, I'm only that is grown. I know that I do too much all on my own, but I always feel so happy you're alone.
I like to work it at my pace, but no one won't. And out of everyone, I'm only that is grown. If I put it on my mind, I'll do that. Too many people all around me don't act. I'm tired of talking all the time about throwbacks. If the way I move a crime, I'll hold that. I'm just tired of wasting time.
So you really found your lane vocally here. You're riding the beat well, and you got a nice sing-song melodicness to your voice. Your songwriting is bad though. It's just not good. And I'll give you some examples.
And out of everyone, I'm only that is grown.
And out of everyone, I'm only that is grown. What?
If I pace, but no one won't. But I always feel so happy you're alone. I like to work it at my pace, but no one won't.
I like to work it at my pace, but no, I won't. What does that mean?
And out of everyone, I'm only that is grown.
And out of everyone, I'm only that is grown. So you're not taking your time to make it make sense. You're not digging deep enough to get to the second layer. It almost sounds like you wrote this in 5 minutes and then went and recorded it. Which the quality on the song isn't that bad, but like it's obvious that you're not taking enough effort to write the music.
If I put it on my mind, I'll do that. Too many people all around me don't act. I'm tired of
too many people all around me don't act or don't act. It sounds like you said don't act.
Too many people all around me don't act. I'm tired of talking all the time about throwbacks. If the way I'm
tired of talking all the time about throwbacks. Are you talking about like things that happened in the past? Are you talking about like basketball jerseys? What are we talking about?
A crime, I'll hold that. I'm just tired of wasting time, I'll show that. And hearing everything I say getting thrown back. It's like nobody wanna learn, it's so sad.
Or maybe you're freestyling. And if you're freestyling, it actually isn't half bad, but it also doesn't sound like anything. Like sonically, it's listenable. You know, audially, I'd be making words up. From an audio standpoint, I can listen to it. It's not like graining on my ears and it doesn't make me angry. But I'd be like, what are you talking about, man?
I keep it to myself and I'll fall back. I know that I just too much all on my own. But I always feel.
All right, we're going to move on from that one. That was King Nasheed right there. If the song continues like that, I'm not getting through that whole song. But if the song continued where that was at, that's probably an 80. That's definitely better than the first one. But you got to write your songs. There are so few people that can do a job at just freestyling stuff. Don't be lazy either. Be creative. Be different. Be daring. Say something crazy. I don't always like when I hear crazy stuff on songs. I've heard some insane things on songs, but it gets my attention. At least I'm like, oh damn, what they gonna say next? That's why Eminem was so successful, because he was saying stuff that people were like, what? He had one song talking about doing bad things to his mother in very graphic detail. And guess what people did? They listened. He was also a dope MC. You got to have skills behind that if it's going to work for you. But you got to bring some creativity to it. So not bad, not a bad start. Keep working, but dig deeper from a lyrical perspective. Shouts to the good people of Kenya. It's the wrong one. I got to go find it. I'll find it and come back. The Kenyan folks did a wonderful thing I want to share, but we'll get back into that in a second. Right now, we're going to move on with the Thought Provoker joint. Thoughts with Thought. If you're waiting to get a song played, $1 will get you through in the super chat. I'm not the type of person that likes to take people's money, but I do use any donations y'all give to the channel to skip the line on new software or on my own music. So hit that joint. If you're waiting to get a song played, you can also hit the super chat. I can share that if anybody has interest. Let's get back into Thoughts with Thought right now. We're going to get into track 11, which is the Right Morning Affirmations, and then Every Day, produced again by Erase. So far, my favorites from this one, Love Rung My Line and Wants and Need. Those songs are dope. Those got a 90 and 92 respectively.
Every morning, I look in the mirror like, you brilliant. You a bad mother, shut your mouth. You will not choke the hell out of a coworker today. Unless they forget boundaries again. I do this daily. It keeps my spirit centered, my ego fed, and my hands legally clean. Self-love with just a dash of violence prevention.
Violence prevention. I love the skits, though. I'm usually not a person that likes skits. As a matter of fact, I go the other way on that stuff a lot. It actually can kind of irritate me. But these are fun and these are well done, and these are giving aspects to your personality. Like when you talk about, I'm not gonna choke a coworker today. I think we've all been there, right? So I like how you're weaving that into your music here. Let's get into Everyday right now by Aries, track 12. Produced by Aries, excuse me.
Make every day the best day. At least try. Wake up and inhale all the good vibes. Exhale all the negative ones. At least that's what I try to do. Look. Every day awake, trying to find a better way to put the past away and live for today. Before I pass away, don't die before you wake. Pray I have something to give.
Now, the mixing on this song, Thought, should have been on whoever mixed this one needs to mix all your music. This is the first time your vocals have sounded bright and sounded clean, and I can really hear the bass in your voice. Yeah, man, you got to go get them all mixed by this cat. Whoever did this one needs, or use this setting on all of your mixes.
At least that's what I try.
I got you, A-Game.
Look. Every day awake, trying to find a better way to put the past away and live for today. Before I pass away, don't die before you wake. Pray I have something to give, if my soul to take. Every day awake, trying to find a better way to put the past away and live for today. Before I pass away, don't die before you wake. Pray I have something to give, if my soul to take. God is good, but it seems getting got is given. Talking turkey Thanksgiving and
it seems getting got is given. That's dope.
Don't die before you wake. Pray I have something to give, if my soul to take. Every day awake, trying to find a better way to put the past away and live for today. Before I pass away, don't die before you wake. Pray I have something to give, if my soul to take. God is good, but it seems getting got is given. Talking turkey, but no Thanksgiving. And when you just taught to survive, you regret living or forget the living. There's always dead giveaways before the plot thickens. All people have a story with them, more in common than we have in difference. Just take a chance and listen.
That's cool. More in common than we have in difference. He said every time that the plot's about to change, you can always tell. I like some of these things. Some of these things are things I've observed as well.
All people have a story with them, more in common than we have in difference. Just take a chance and listen. I'm on my own business. Yeah, I'm corporate defensive. Go figure.
Corporate defensive.
You can hear a penny drop. Shh, not a sound. A small circle wanted round when they come around. Gravity escaped. Need someone to hold it down. Yeah, you rolled a nail. You ain't high on yourself now. Clock spin minutes that you can't count. Ball and chain on your ankle. Building memories that won't bounce. Past casting votes in decisions now. Every day awake, trying to find a better way to put the past away and live for today. Before I pass away, don't die before you wake. Pray I have something to give, if my soul to take. Every day awake, trying to find a better way to put the past away and live for today. Before I pass away, don't die before you wake. Pray I have something to give, if my soul to take. You too can have a beautiful day. I bind no to the darkness that's in the way. Mob deep on the getaway. Infamy is in the shade room where your resume resumes. Who you working to be? A body down, a prima donna isn't something to me. You don't have to.
See, sometimes, Thought, you go down lanes that I don't understand. And maybe that's my fault for not being intelligent enough to understand it. But you went to a place right here, I don't know where we're going with it. I was following everything and it was some good bars in there, and then
mob deep on the getaway. Infamy is in the shade room where your resume resumes.
Mob deep on the getaway. The infamy is in the shade room where your resume resumes. What does that mean? I don't understand it.
Who you working to be? A body down, a prima donna isn't something to me. You don't have to agree, but is it worth the stress? Trying to be the best mess, best dressed, consumed in the gossip and the flesh, where algorithms upvote negativity meant. If you tired of the same old, give it a rest. Each day confess.
If you tired of the same old, give it a rest. I like that.
Requirements ain't met. I'll try to get the next. My sensei say I'm sensei, so I send and say all these positive things I hope joy it brings. I can't sing but can mumble a tune. Yeah, you stuck in your head, so give yourself some room. Word. Every day awake, trying to find a better way to put the past away and live for today. Before I pass away, don't die before you wake. Pray I have something to give.
I said that earlier in the show.
Every day awake, trying to find a better way to put the past away and live for today. Before I pass away, don't die before you wake. Pray I have something to give, if my soul to take.
Yeah, I said the same thing earlier, FF. I said the exact same thing. I'm like, he's definitely got Q-tip kind of sound to him. For me personally, I like to understand what I'm listening to. If I don't understand you, it's hard for me to want to continue. Now, I thought we finally got to a place where you've got the right mix. You've got the right sounds of your voice. I'm hearing everything. I'm hearing the bass. I'm hearing all the things I need to make up the song now. And then I feel like I didn't understand it in that one spot, though. It wasn't the whole song. It was just that set of 6 bars in there. I didn't, or it might have been 4 bars. I didn't understand that part. So it wasn't the whole thing. But I just wanted to point that out is like, where the last song we just listened to, was like very, very empty. It was too empty. You go on the opposite side of that, where it's like sometimes it just needs to be broken down a little further. You're at like the 5th degree, bring it to like the 3rd. And I know a lot of people will say, well, yeah, you want to change what you do, and I get all that. I'm not trying to change nobody, but I always review music from a consumer perspective. I try to give the consumer side as I see it. So I'm probably not gonna want to keep listening if I don't understand it. That's where I think Lupe lost a lot of his success. And I ain't mad at nobody that doesn't change, that doesn't want to alter what they do. I'm not mad at that either. I'm just trying to give tips on what I see on the music that can be improved. But I loved the mix on that, and I liked the first half of it until we got to that second verse. So I would probably go 87 on that one. Definitely not bad at all. Let's get this one right here from A-Game. Shout out to homie A-Game. And after that, we'll get into some Lost Flyer.
You actually had to be good at what you did.
And then we'll finish out the Thought Provoker joint. Put a bow on that right here. Penzel Washington, fantastic name for the song right here. This is A-Game. A-Game is out of St. Louis, and this comes out on Tuesday. Penzel Washington, A-Game.
I didn't grow up like your generation.
A-Game.
You know,
Penzel Washington. Excuse me. Sorry about that, A-Game.
You don't have to be good now. You just have to get people to follow you, you know. And the thing about following is you got to have something when they get there. You actually had to be good.
They ask me, do I like the envy or the love? I tell them all of the above. If it wasn't for the hate, then I probably wouldn't get the pub. If it wasn't for the fans, then my album collecting dust. What good's a platinum plaque if you let it rust? They all stuck in the past time.
Hold up. Let's bring it back. What good's a platinum plaque if you let it rust? That might be over some people's heads. That's kind of cold. That means keep your shit sharp. I like that, man. I like what you're doing right there. I also like the intro. I was talking over it. That's another reason I want to play it again, because you said people nowadays don't have to have talent. You just have to get people to follow you. We're going to run this back. Big shout out to A-Game.
I didn't grow up like your generation is growing up. You know, you actually had to be good at what you did. You don't have to be good now. You just have to get people to follow you, you know. And the thing about following.
I like how you came in quick on this, too.
You actually had to be good.
They ask me, do I like the envy or the love? I tell them all of the above. If it wasn't for the hate, then I probably wouldn't get the pub. If it wasn't for the fans, then my album collecting dust. What good's a platinum plaque if you let it rust? They all stuck in the past, time to adjust. And these niggas could never. They
could never.
Niggas be tethered to a nigga that's in pole position. Nigga, I don't want your position, I want pole position. You know, I'm leaving here with my occupation.
The Denzel clip in there, and it was in there real. Whoever put that together did a good job. They just kind of sprinkled that in there, a little bit of salt.
Position, you know, I'm leaving here. What's up? My occupation, rocking the nation. The neighborhood, Beyonce, say I'm their favorite.
Okay.
Even when life's bleak, we ain't adjacent. What we did with the freeway was amazing.
Right now, he's naming rock artists. I'm not mad at none of this, man. I'm not mad at none of this. I think the polish on your vocals could be a little bit better. But I'm not. But it's not terrible. It's just I want you to come through just a little bit more. You got a good unique sound to you.
We ain't adjacent. What we did with the freeway was amazing. But present day, I parted ways with the yay. That lifestyle, lags main. That lifestyle way too predictable. Lags Tristan. We had to find a new way to escape the trenches. We really lost lives to the family business. Cause every play that we made was 4th and inches.
Every play that we made was 4th and inches. Close call.
To the family business. Cause every play that we made was 4th and inches. Close calls. These niggas is cornballs. No depth. And I'm breaking the 4th wall. Showing niggas what it mean for you to really chase the dream. Middle class rapper. This ain't no marketing scheme. Denzel, I'm uplifting the scene. From as lowest to as high. Some opposite Spike Lee. I might be too modest what I achieve.
Lowest to highest or highest to lowest. Movie references Spike Lee. Denzel.
From as lowest to as high, some opposite Spike Lee. I probably might be too modest what I achieve. Under these circumstances, why most of these niggas green. Envy in their eyes, the star pupil is me. Anne Hathaway, I got a beautiful lead. The best touch.
Shouts to Anne Hathaway, she is bad.
I got a beautiful lead. The best touching the mic since Joe Jackson. A beat on them 5 brothers from Indiana. The best rapper from St. Louis is Country Grammar. The new
okay.
Phase off. They big worms in the
Phase on love. Okay.
In trouble.
This isn't bad at all, bro.
Frank Ocean. This rap shit help me see the world like Big Soldier. And they still stuck.
He's got some great bars in here. And these bars are nice because they're very digestible. We talked about the thought-provoker bars. And you had two different schools of thought, but these are your radio show bars. Like when you go do a Hot 16 somewhere, you're giving us very vivid, very obvious references. You know, Anne Hathaway, a beautiful lead. The best house is Country Grammar. You know, you're giving these obvious associations, but they pop.
Beat on them 5 brothers from Indiana.
Joe Jackson beating the Jackson 5, beating the kids.
The new standard, they phase on and phase off. They big worms in the shark pool, you look lost. In troubled waters, I swim good. Frank Ocean, this rap shit help me see the world like Big Soldier. And they still stuck in the tank, they still stuck in the rut. Fuck, goddamn, it suck to suck. Truly, it's sad.
It sucks to suck.
Bad luck, but really, it's all of that shitty energy catching up. Karma been weighing you down and starting to look rough. I got them mapped out. These niggas ain't crash outs, they assed out. And don't know how to communicate, so they lash out. And think clashing with me gon' be the fast route to a gallon of fame. They in a clout drought. Thirsty for likes, I hate to see it. Went from top MCs to bottom feeders. These niggas is thick.
We're getting a little bored with the raps, and I also feel like the beat should have changed right here. You gave us probably like 30 bars of just solid work, and now it just feels like it's gone a little bit stale. You're not talking about as much. The metaphors and the wordplay is kind of dried up a little bit. And you've been rapping for damn near, a minute and 45 seconds, so there's no knock on you, bro. It's just like, I wish you would recognize maybe a beat switch would have been good here, or just a change of style, a change of pace, a change of cadence. Something needed to switch up right here.
It's all of that shitty energy catching up. Karma been weighing you down and starting to look rough. I got them mapped out. These niggas ain't crash outs, they assed out. And don't know how to communicate, so they lash out. And think clashing with me gon' be the fast route.
Yeah, but this was a bunch of filler right here.
Thirsty for likes, I hate to see it. Went from top MCs to bottom feeders. These niggas is dick eaters. My sentiments Rick Ross. It really ain't that sausage and came and talked to the boss. Get
that's not bad.
Quit all of that talking, hit the lab, niggas. In the gym, just in case I got a jab, niggas. Give them a left and 4 rights to the face like I was circling the ab, nigga.
That's not bad. Give him a left and four rights like I was circling the ab. That's not bad.
Stupid ass niggas. Quit all of that talking, hit the lab, niggas. In the gym, just in case I got a jab, niggas. Give him a left and four rights to the face like I was circling the ab, nigga. Northside finest in this bitch. When we was in a bowl, these niggas wasn't in the mix. I was like a contract.
We was in the bowl, it wasn't in the mix.
My industry was plants like I manufactured a hit, nigga. How you think I was affording all
My industry was plants like I manufactured a hit. Industry plants, marijuana. There's some great entendres there.
Bricks. My industry was plants like I manufactured a hit, nigga. How you think I was affording all them trips? I was really in Belize, fucking hoes and moving zips, nigga. I was moving shrooms, but they was cool. They knew I went up with the bars before they knew me for the.
Went up with the bars, mushrooms, the Mario. This is some elite work right here. This is nice, man.
I was really in Belize, fucking hoes and moving zips.
Yeah.
I was moving shrooms, but they was cool. They knew I went up with the bars before they knew me for the booth, nigga. Do a dash and I put boxes on stoops, nigga. I rapped in politic like oops, nigga. You can't just say you wear the crown, you need proof, nigga.
Yeah, that's solid, man. That's solid. That's solid work. That's good work, son. That's like a good hard practice. You know, you're like, oh yeah, you did some things. No, I think it's fantastic. I think the bars were really sharp. I think the delivery was solid. It was just a section there about 20 seconds where I was kind of like, And I would have preferred you change the beat right there because I think you gave us so much. But you came back with the Mario bars. I mean, that was fantastic. The one-up joint. Lot of quotables on this one. I can see why it's called Pinzel Washington because the pin game was pretty sickening on that, man. You did a lot of great things. I would probably go 93. That's really good. It was very listenable. I would run it back to hear all the bars again. That was kind of like a fabulous freestyle to me. You know, that was up there. I would run that one back just to catch what you said there. You know, and you delivered it with so much ease, so much relaxing. I thought the lyric video was compelling, just riding in the car, the lyrics all over the screen. There was a lot to like about that, man. I'm gonna go 93. That was good work. That was a good shooting session right there. Like, oh, bro got a jumper. He's in the gym working on the jumper. That was solid right there. Good work, bro. I really like that. Welcome to the show, Mr. A Game. I expect to hear more from you. Good work. Let's get into this next one from the homie Goon Dog. I don't have it though, Goon. I'll look it up again. Boss Cirilla, what you want from me? Goon Dog said, I am determined to get your stream taken down tonight. Nah, I'm just messing with you. I appreciate the love, bro, and you put me onto all the new songs. That was good though, A Game. You did good work, son. You should be proud of yourself. Definitely solid. Want from me right here. This is Boss Cirilla, Babyface Wood, Rico Too Smooth, Triple M on the beat.
It's not one thing.
Ooh.
Don't need no luck to see that more money we come across. They think it's costing me. I know what they want from me. Don't need no luck to see that more money we come across. They think it's costing me.
I like that.
You want me round all the time?
So that's the interpolation of the more money, more problems that they want from me. It's like that. That's dope. They did that good. Some of these remixes are trash. This is a pretty good one though. They did a good job on that.
Come across, they think it's costing me. I know what they want. Don't need no luck. That more money we come across, they think it's costing me.
I'll be your best friend. You want me round all the time? I promise I'll be a dog for life. You know I'm your best friend, cause every time you call on a slide, I play my part and I play that shit right. And never let no funny shit between us, where I fuck with you the meanest. Never put another before you, cause boy, I adore you. Could be at war with the world, but never ignore you. Ain't no other way to say it, I was boss before you. So as long as you love me, shit, I'm thugging it out. And every verse I lay down, you who I'm rapping about. I know you you wanted a song, so I gave you an album. Cause the love like your shit today is built.
I know what they want.
Alright, she's a good rapper.
Don't need no love.
She did everything she needed to do. She wasn't too extra. She delivered well. Cadence was good. Delivery was good. Enunciation was clear. That's a good verse.
The more money we come across, dollar signs of I'm switched out. My snake is a bitch up. But see me, I clicked out. Getting my chips out. Oh, but it's getting bigger and better.
This is a dope song.
See my chain glisten, look better with all the stones. Being fake could chat a bit regular, all the hoes. Want me see I'm looking with a trendsetter in that same clothes. Since the hating on the low. And in my city above me, I'm thugging alone. Could you be my best friend, baby? I wanna know. Flying in first class, baby, let's hit the road. Keep it on the under, we can keep it on the low. Nobody gotta know if you rock, then I roll. Yeah, infatuated with the way that she's so independent. Cause she be focused on the money and stacking the chicken. These other women can't compare, well, they can't compete. She wanna win, she ain't settling down with the beat. She confident when she walk, remind me of me. Girl, I was blind before I met you, now I can see how it be to have a solid woman by my side. A ride or die, thug living that we can't.
I love this beat. The hook is crazy. They did such a good job. Every artist on this was unique, but they all had a nice synergy to them. It all weaved itself together really well. This is a dope ass song.
Don't need no luxury. That more money we come across, they think of crossing me.
Yeah, that's excellent. I can see a lot of kids liking this too. It has a very youthful feel to it. There wasn't too much cursing on it, so the marketability of the song is incredible. You know, you got the sample from the More Money, More Problems. You had the nice female verse in the beginning that had a lot of strength behind it. It felt strong. And then you had two kind of R&B vocalists that didn't do nothing nasty. They weren't gross. They were singing about somebody they cared about. It was solid. It felt that was a really good feeling song. I would go 96 on that one. I like that a lot. I would play that again. I thought some of the vocalists could have been turned up. I thought the first artist, the female rapper, she could have been turned up a little bit. I thought the mixes on the second two artists were fine. But yeah, it's a good song, man. Even with the little bit of the production issue on the vocalist, I think that was Bossarella that was the first one. I think that's how you say it. That's a good song. That's going to be in my head the rest of the day. Sorry, that sounded disgusting. Let's finish up this thought-provoking joint. I got more music coming. We're getting through the inbox at this point. I got Orville Hill on the way. I got Mommy Melancholy on the way. I got P. Louie on the way. I got Lost Flyer on the way. I got a new beat from Phoenix on the way. Lots more dope music. Been a great night so far. Wanted to show you this real quick. We'll take a quick second from the music. Big shouts to the Kenyan people. They built a brick that is made out of super sustainable material. It's plastic waste. So they built bricks out of plastic waste that are stronger than concrete and 30% cheaper. And I actually looked this up because I thought it was hard to believe. I'm like, for real? They made it out of plastic waste. So an innovation by mechanical engineer. I'm sorry if I jacked this up, but the Zombie Mati, who founded a company called Jinji Makers in Nairobi. Basically, her startup recycles all of this waste into lightweight, durable bricks that they're already using for paving roads, driveways, sidewalks. Now, the crazy part about this is there's a bunch of waste in the ocean. They can take all of that waste. We can literally go take a machine, scrape the ocean, and build bricks with this stuff and solve two problems at once. I mean, it's just fantastic. Like I said, I am so happy to live in this time. I don't think there's a better time in human history to live than there is right now. That's just my belief. I could be wrong. Let's finish off the thoughts with Thought Project. He just be talking and let me talk the last two songs on the project, and we'll wrap it up from there.
The applause will be short. It's gonna run out soon. It's temporary. Y'all done? Okay. Yo, shout out to all the rappers with 2 million streams and 12 people at the show. I only got 10 fans, so ignore what I'm saying. But where they at though? You got bots tapping in from Jupiter and Saturn? Got the iTunes chart looking like a Ponzi scheme. Whoa, but yeah, I get it, bro. Your cousin in Romania ran the stream farm up all night. That's love. I dig it. But I hit him with the lyrical miracles though. Check this. I said, I can rhyme chinchilla with Godzilla and a villa.
I totally missed it, Lost. I got you coming up right now, bro.
I know y'all digging that, right? Ain't no applause. The applause.
Sorry, sir.
But whatever. I'm sleep though. Wake me up when your balls get verified, not just your followers. And let me take this time to say my song is loading up, so I'm out. Y'all be good.
He just hated on everyone that has fake bots, botted streams from Jupiter.
Thought-provoking ish. I just be talking. Look, scared money don't make money. They call you pussy trying to scissor with a broken clock. I bet that they like saving time.
They call you pussy trying to scissor with a broken clock. That's a crazy image.
I'm no November 2nd on my mind. Can't push back. Looking forward to where March 8th at. On course for the master. Skipped out on the 8 cats. This is God tact. I'm letting mortals do combat. The 16 so clean. They yelling out, yo, Ajax, you coming clean with that. So I wipe the floor with competitors. I be the issue. Tell your editors. If we spawn the verses, better edit yours. The love always came before applause. That's what I do it for. Humble enough to eat a 4 for 4 and transparent like it's 444. And when these ain't new numbers drawn, lets me know that I'm on the guided path. And I'm in the fans' pantheon. Y'all know the impact not matching the monthly listens. Clout is a hell of a drug. I see it's your addiction. Oxytocin is the Oxycontin. I battle bots that you copping constant. You gigabyte, then you say you're popping on your live.
You gigabyte, then you say you popping? That's funny.
Ain't nobody watching, promoting tickets to your show, and ain't nobody copping, creating ops for optics. Then you write an op-ed about who's hating and plotting this lethal.
That's cold. He said talking about ops, then you write an op-ed talking about how you're picked on.
In your lives, ain't nobody watching, promoting tickets to your show, and ain't nobody copping, creating ops for optics. Then you
creating ops for optics, then writing an op-ed. That sounded very Drake driven.
Write an op-ed about who's hating and plotting this lethal shooter. Stay locked in. A trained marksman that is never in a wash state. That's better than insurance from Allstate. Pro level, you in high school high and can't make all state. You all fake and utero baby shower. Just save the date. Back to the hip hop getting greats. Remember when you had to earn your place? Now everyone think it's safe. We need a better way. Word. Yeah. I just be talking. Done is better than perfectionism. I got 4 albums done that I finished penning. Releasing got me pensive or apprehensive. Care intensive, one mistake and it's fatally injured. I'm tensing at tentative dates. 20 projects in 5 years, a hell of a pace. I'll explain further on what you thought you heard, part 2. Got rapper fatigue, I'll keep it teague with 520s. Was never about the money, but I made sums, but every dollar a confession. Gym sessions and diet lessons. Muscle memory, I'll less the stress and sweat soaking journals full of introspection. Planes and stages, flight delays, caffeine haze, tired eyes from a sleepless phase. Backstage silence louder than applause, hollow claps to fake embrace. Gilliam mazes, head of states, politics in my brain's precincts. That's crazy.
That's an interesting way to end the project. This is not a politically driven project, but there was definitely a lot of commentary on current society. I like how you did that, especially along in these later tracks, with Every Day, with Love Rung My Line, with Wants and Needs. Those are my favorites because I feel like you stayed on topic and you were very thorough in your dissection of the particular topic you were going about. You know, with the Love Rung My Line, you told the whole story of the relationship. The Wants and Needs, you were talking about how the wants are always going to kind of haunt you. You know, you really got into that. I think my personal preference is make sure that you have the best mixing. I thought the last 3 tracks were mixed better than the majority of the album, and I don't know why that was. I could hear you better. It was easier to take in what you were saying and understand where you were coming from. I think you should write for people and give them a chance to rap some of this. I think that you have kind of a one-mindedness about how you rap. And I don't know, I think that there's a lot of people who could maybe give more color to this than you do. I'm not trying to come at your art. I just kind of feel like you have some of the greatest penmanship I've heard across bars, but I just feel like it comes off flat sometimes. I also agree with the homie Lost. I think if you'd have been doing this in the 2000s, if this was it's a little bit of an older sound for sure, but you got some cuts in here that are really nice, man. That last one, Let Me Talk, I'd probably go about an 83 on that one, 84. It didn't really move me too much, but it wasn't bad. I think overall the project is probably sitting at about an 84, 85 for me. You had some tracks on there out of 4. Really you probably had about 9 songs on here, 8 or 9 songs. So I think 3 out of those songs got into the 90s. So I think that's a pretty solid. So really the score is probably closer to like an 86. I think everything is well thought out from the written perspective, but I do think I missed the travel aspect that you described the album to be, and I'm a little disappointed in that. I was kind of hoping that it would set up more to talk about how those locations impacted your state of mind. So I was a little disappointed to see that. Outside of that, though, solid project, great writing. Delivery lacks a little bit to be desired from my aspect, and then I didn't think the mixing was top tier. I would love to see you dumb it down just slightly. I know all pure lyricists hate to hear stuff like that, but I think that's what should be done. Let's get a Lost Flyer right now. The homie patiently waited and hit the super chat. Appreciate you for that, Brody. Let's get into this right here. Let's get my man on the screen. He's got T Chill on this one as well. Oh, yeah. Afro beats.
Who she don't know, let's go. Drum round, top down, sun up. I met you out the blue, I like you. I know we moving fast, but we gon' make it last.
I couldn't hear you super clearly in the beginning.
Who she don't know, let's go.
What are you saying right there? Who she don't know? Let's go.
Drum round, top down, sun up.
Drive round, top down, something. I can't hear that so clearly.
I met you out the blue, I like you. I know we moving fast, but we gon' make it last. I woke up like it's you, oh it's true. If we stay in that mood, we can lose. Now let's see how it goes. I choose you. I choose you. Late nights and early mornings. My life is moving fast. So many came and dashed, but I hope that this one lasts. If he didn't take me the party, I wouldn't have met this girl. It's been like 30 hours, I might give her the world. Maybe send her some flowers, hoping that she's not signed. I scoop her like a free agent. She came just right on time. Well, I'm amazed as our story grows. Could you keep me on my toes? And I never thought me.
I don't know how to feel about this, man. I'm actually gonna play it again from the beginning. I don't know what to think. I want to say I like it, but I feel like the key that you're singing in doesn't fit. But I'm not sure. That's what I'm trying to discern. I'm like, and there's also a lot of high end on your voice. Whoever mixed this really kept a lot of breathy airiness at the top. That's kind of throwing me off as well. I do think it's slightly oversaturated with high end on this, but I don't dislike it either though. Like I don't know what to think yet.
Who she don't know, let's go. Drum round, top down, sun up. I met you out the blue, I like you. I know we moving fast, but we gon' make it last. I woke up like it's you, oh it's true. If we stay in that mood, we can lose. Now let's see how it goes. I choose you. I choose you. Late nights and early mornings. My life is moving fast. So many came and dashed, but I hope that this one lasts. If he didn't take me the party, I wouldn't have met this girl. It's been like 30 hours, I might give her the world. Maybe send her some flowers, hoping that she's not signed. I scoop her like a free agent. She came just right on time. Well, I'm amazed as our story grows. Could you keep me on my toes? And I never thought I'd meet the one. about your name. Nothing about you's plain. And I ain't playing no games. Tap you on the side, been watching you all night. Your favorite move, got them hips moving wild. Let me get behind it. You talking your shit and doing your dance, I'm seeing the swag behind it. But I'm that nigga, so give me a chance to show you that I'm about it. Girl, I mean everything that I say. You just made my day. Let me compliment you this way. You're so beautiful, and I just had to tell you, I had no plans of this becoming something else so special. It's like I touched on your skin, now I can't let go. I think we should leave, what we'll do, they'll never know. Who she don't know, let's go. I like you. I know we moving fast, but we gon' make it last. I woke up like it's you, oh it's true. And we stay in that mood, we can't lose. Now let's see how it goes. I choose you. I choose you.
Now I'm so conscious, damn it. Ah, that's the funny part about getting older. You care less about that stuff. But that was funny. You caught me dead. Because I don't know what to make of it. I think it's a good song. I didn't like the beginning of it. I didn't like how it started. It, like, I didn't know where it was going, and I didn't know what it meant. You know, even like from a lyrical standpoint, you know, you met this girl. I started to get it when you said if you hadn't took me to this party, I wouldn't have met you or whatever. That's kind of where this song started for me. Because before that, I'm like, what's going on? I also don't think the mix was great. I kind of agree with the homie OG. It feels like whatever you're trying to do is near where it needs to be, but I don't think the mix did you any favors. It really is too much high end to me, and it feels like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's in the right pitch. That's why I mentioned the key earlier. It feels like it's not the right key, but I don't know. I'm not you know, the Juilliard School of Music over here or Full Sail Academy. I'm not, but I can just tell it's just slightly off. Felix says he likes it. All right, Felix. Well, why? Talk to us about why. Because if we don't provide detailed feedback, then what good are we? So anyway, I think I'm gonna like an 86 with it because I don't know, dude. I did like T Chill's contribution. He made the song more interesting. He was a good choice. He really kind of took the ball and ran with it in a good way. And I think vocally you sounded pretty solid. I just don't think whoever mixed your vocals did a very good job. You need to let Melancholy do that. People need to start getting their mixes from Melancholy because he don't really mix. He don't really miss. Excuse me. Yeah, that was good though. Overall, I think I liked it. It took some warming up to me. It took some warming up to me. I had to get used to it. It's like some new shoes. I had to break them in. But I stand by my 86, 87. Drop your scores. Provide detailed, copious feedback for the people who are spending their time with us tonight. Let's get into this next one. This is Orville. And if I missed the super chat, do exactly what the homie Lost did. Just politely poke me in the ribs and be like, hey, bro, what's the problem? And I'll get you played. We're coming toward the end. I've got Orville Hill right now. Melancholy, the homie with OIM, Paka, P. Louie. And we're going to wrap the show up with my man Felix from 6'5". Let's get into Blue Dream right now. The homie. Orville Hill is also an actor, too. He does a lot of acting. So, a lot of plays. Shout out to homie. Also, the cover art was an interesting choice. Yeah, that's probably a fair point, Laws. I agree with that. Did you mix that? That's good feedback, FF.
Sick prick, but I go hard. Psycho-esque, label misogynist in the dog yard. Nymphomaniac when I rap, I come hard with no rubber arms. Scratch the ones and twos and finger blast on the same song. I'm a fucking alien.
He said I'm a nymphomaniac when I rap, I come hard. Also, football season starts tomorrow. I could not be happier. It's like Christmas tomorrow.
Be a fucking sick prick, but I go hard. Psycho-esque, label misogynist in the dog yard. Nymphomaniac when I rap, I come hard with no rubber arms. Scratch the ones and twos and finger blasts on the same song. I'm a fucking alien, I'm an extraterrestrial, conspiratorial. Niggas think that I'm bisexual. I'm in a blue dream, in the alleyway of nightmares, suicide.
Wait. No. He said, dudes think you're bisexual. Hold on. I wasn't prepared for it. Nothing wrong with being bisexual. I didn't expect to hear someone say that. All right, let's rewind that. I need to hear the context of that. Yeah, Red Zone is gonna have commercials. Boo-hoo, it's not that big of a deal, man.
In the dog yard, nymphomaniac when I rap, I come hard with no rubber arms. Scratch the ones and twos and finger blasts on the same song. I'm a fucking alien, I'm an extraterrestrial, conspiratorial. Niggas think that I'm bisexual. I'm in a blue dream, in the alleyway of nightmares, suicide. Conspiratorial, niggas think that I'm bisexual. I'm in a blue dream, in the alleyway of nightmares.
Why did you say that? I'm just confused as to what that had to do with anything. I feel like, and I don't want to focus on that solely from the song, but I need to know why that was. I just don't understand. Yeah, no, but like life goes on, man. The reason I boo-hooed you, Melancholy, is because so what? You're still gonna watch. There's nothing you can do about it. Life goes on. It used to be 7 hours commercial free, and then they realized they wanted more money. What are you gonna do?
Finger blast on the same song. I'm a fucking alien, I'm an extraterrestrial, conspiratorial. Niggas think that I'm bisexual. I'm in a blue dream, in the alleyway of nightmares, suicide in the mirror while my reflection stops and stares. I can see the sun shining through the fifth dimension. You ain't seen my worst side, ain't forget to mention. Manifest success before my death, whichever comes first. 27 forever, man, it's fuck the earth.
Yeah, throw your tip attachment. That's fair. That's all good.
I've taken more heat than Roe versus Wade. I've got more heat than 06 Wade. I'm getting brain just.
He said, I've taken more heat than Roe versus Wade. I got more heat than 06 Wade. That's not bad. And I want to be clear. I think you're rapping pretty well. I think this is some Eminem-esque type, strange music type. I'm going to say the craziest bar as I can. And that's cool. I actually don't mind it. It reminds me of like some alternative hip-hop. It's not bad.
I've taken more heat than Roe versus Wade. I've got more heat than 06 Wade. I'm getting brain just like JFK. No Monroe, she can get it a mile away. Sniper scope. I walk
a mile away, sniper scope.
Holding hands with the devil while she play my song. I'm trying to fuck Madonna and the daughter. Check if your girls.
He kind of sounds like early Childish Gambino, like Gambino when he first dropped.
I walk through hell with gasoline draws on. Holding hands with the devil while she play my song. I'm trying to fuck Madonna and the daughter. Check if your girl see she got the same ring I brought her.
Yeah, facts, FF. Oh, Gambino was nice. I didn't like when he started singing. I like when he rapped. But he has a beautiful singing voice, so I don't blame him. I wanted a Gambino and Chance the Rapper project.
I'm about to take it out on you, or maybe I could use a hug, roll me up or burn a few.
I've been holding in his shit all day, and I'm about to take it out on you. Or go to the bathroom.
I be holding in a shit all day. I'm about to take it out on you, or maybe I could use a hug, roll me up or burn a few. Catch me with your girlfriend, faded like the chronic, bucking like she honest. I'm just being honest. I think my mama hates me. A reminder of my father, reminder of her exes, a reminder of her father. I told my heart to chill.
Yeah, that's fair. We're gonna move on from that one. I don't think it's bad. I just think it should have more direction to it. And I think FF, I think you nailed it. Chance do go left, but Chance is a dope rapper. I mean, if you really pay attention to some of the stuff he says, Chance is cold. Yeah, I'm right with FF on this. It's like bars for shock value. I think that if you condense those like reach bars and you really focus them, like you've got a lot of creativity. I don't want to stifle the creativity here, but I feel like you got to direct it better. I feel like it has to have like a harnessing energy. You got to be able to take it and focus the energy. It's like I don't know if y'all follow X-Men. Cyclops has the I-beam. That's to focus. His power is he has the freaking solar stuff. The I-beams help him focus it. I feel like this track needs the I-beams. You got to bring the stuff in and keep it in scope. Man, that was a horrible description of what I was trying to say. All right, I'll get an F for that one. Let's keep things rolling. I've also got a Rusiano joint in here that I almost missed. Let's get this Rusiano joint, then we'll jump into the bro Melancholy. I'm excited to hear Melancholy. For the Overhill joint right there, I would probably go like a 78 on that. It didn't blow me away, but there were some bars. There was some predictability. I think Melancholy's fair with that. And I don't like the reaching. I think you should. It's okay to have some of that, but I feel like it had a lot of like. I'm gonna say like I've been holding in the shit all day. Like holding in shit all day is not a good bar. Like that's not a good bar. So I want you to clean up some of the stuff that you say just to get people to say, oh man, Rusiano right here, hard to smile freestyle. Shouts to Coney Island, man. Rusiano the Chillionaires.
Yo, the pain is real, suffering every day in the field. And it make me feel like shit watching my mother take them pills. It ain't a thing that I can smile about. I'm busy holding it together cause the pressure about to make me start wilding out. I'm young but I'm feeling old, no lie for really though. I done broke plenty bones and developed kidney stones. The things that I'm going through is really emotional.
He said, I done broke plenty bones and developed kidney stones. Talking about his his grandma taking pills. He's talking about some real things. I like it.
Yo, the pain is real, suffering every day in the field. And it make me feel like shit watching my mother take them pills. It ain't a thing that I can
his mother.
I'm busy holding it together cause the pressure about to make me start wilding out. I'm young but I'm feeling old, no lie for really though. I done broke plenty bones and developed kidney stones. The things that I'm going through is really emotional. It feel like I'm close to losing, this shit's uncontrollable. Uncle doing bad, this is nothing like the past. Cuz trying to relapse from that monkey on his back. It's a struggle where I'm at, and we stuck up in that trap. See, my mans got cuffed up when they rushed up in his pad. So now my dog is in the pound, and he's going up the trial. My aunt is in the ground, and I can see her in the clouds. He lost the child, we ain't been speaking for a while. Swim around this when it's easier to drown. What you know about finding out your close friend is injecting needles? What you know about holding someone while they catch a seizure? What you
I love an airsoft gun. That's crazy. I love that they shot this at the amusement park. Yeah, he's rapping well. I like that he's rapping about real things. I stay more grounded in my hip hop with like actual stuff that is happening to people. I get removed if you're talking about abstract ideas or you're talking about the problems of society. I get removed from that. But when you tell me like your aunt's dead, your girl lost a baby, like your brother's trying not, like these are real stories. Like, oh my God, like yo, I feel so this, even if I'm not a huge fan of the rapper or the rapping, which in this case I do like it, but even if I'm not, that's gonna bring me more like, oh shit, he's saying some stuff.
fighting demons. How am I supposed to be woke when I barely get some sleeping? Up for the night, yeah, it sucks, but it's life. And we stuck in it, right? Getting drunk in the sight. Calm as a bitch, the harder it hits is double the price. Respectfully, I let it be known I want your advice.
I love that bar. I don't want your advice. You know, I do a show where I give advice, but like people tell me stuff and I'll be like, or not.
And we stuck in it, right? Getting drunk in the sight. Calm as a bitch, the harder it hits is double the price. Respectfully, I let it be known I want
the harder it hits, the double the price.
Got robbed by a friend, got jump caught stitches with some knots in my head. My boy died while his brother was locked in the feds. With all this going on, I don't know how to progress. And just the other day, I got a call from my dog, said niggas got caught with that the source. Caught in the storm, now his daughter is forced to have no moral support. It's sad to say that I see more funerals than graduations. Man, I'm still mad I had to take that damn vaccination.
More funerals than graduation.
Back is aching, far from exaggerating, but I've been procrastinating, trying to get my head straight, make it to the next day, stand tall like the Kanbei, holding his dead weight. I just pray, try no escape this death race, but intensive chest pains got me getting x-rays. I done been through hell trying to take care of myself. I done slipped and fell many times trying to excel. I'm not doing well, lots of problems with my health, in and out the hospital asking the doctors for some help. That surgery was hurtful and it had me missing school. Tried to get excused, but they thought it was all an excuse. I barely socialize cause I'm never in the mood. Don't even look in the mirror cause it's stressful just to view. Real shit, I deal with things that bandages couldn't heal. At the bottom of the hill, stuck numb from all the pills. Summertime, getting chills, no lie, this shit is real. See, Brody got killed from the ops up on the drill. Years later and I still got that bullet in my bone. I could feel it when it rains, but I could feel it when it snows. See, I didn't have hope cause I was sitting at home, feeling mad low cause niggas living mad broke. Yo, this shit's tragic. Lately I've been really distracted. This big baggage that I carry got me imbalanced. I'm inactive, thinking I should go and quit rapping cause I've been slacking. Situations got me embarrassed. It's real lonely, lil' homie had sick parents. Cold world, old girl had a miscarriage. Eviction notice getting posted for they rent status. Just to numb the pain, another name's about to get tatted. First to come was Nick, then Marco and Albie. I'm fucking pissed going up this dark road is cloudy. My heart broken thousands, my moms know I'm wildin'. The crossroads is crowded with these lost souls around me. Ask K, I was helpless when that message got accepted. And I read it and I said the medics found my nigga breathless. Lately I've been drinking, feeling like I was thinking. Cause when I start thinking that shit leads to depression, nigga. Fuck is there to smell?
Niggas don't even understand half the shit I've been through, half the shit I'm going through. Like, you know what I'm saying? My internal health, my family, my friends, all that shit. Shit real, nigga.
Yeah, man. I can't say too much bad about that. But one thing I will say is, like, again, I said this earlier when I was talking about the thought-provoking thing. I get to a point where I'm like, all right, man, I can't take any more sadness. I got to that point about 2 minutes in. I'm like, this is depressing. But what I do respect and appreciate is that he spit off, like, and I'm guessing that probably wasn't even more than a couple takes. Some people are just so good at rapping, they can just go do that. That would probably be 39 takes for me across 2 weeks. You know what I mean? And I can kind of tell Rusiato probably just did that, maybe 3-4 takes. It probably didn't take him a ton. But I love all the real stories that I was able to take. I mean, he told about 9 stories, gave us about 9 different situations through that whole 3 minutes of rapping. Real things that have happened to him. You can tell it's real, you know. And I love that there's a video to it because I think that really displays it better than just hearing the song. I don't even know if you get the pain like that, you know, without seeing the video. I can see the pain on him. And he reminds me a lot of Louis Banks, too, for some reason. It's not necessarily the style or the delivery. It's just kind of like the way he can keep putting complex rhymes together back to back without really missing a beat. There's a sturdiness and a steadiness to it that is pretty excellent, man. So I would go 90 on that. You know, it is a little depressing. You know, that's probably where my real criticism comes from. Is it's like it makes me a little sad, but and it was a little long for my liking too. But overall, it wasn't bad. I am Paka with the homie Melancholy right here, new phone.
I don't even know what to call this. I never do. Let me see.
Yeah. New phone, who this? I'm back now. Truth is, we all know I do this. We all up, the mood is, I'm on it. We all lit. Told my ex, leave me alone. Left my phone at the crib. I don't think I'll be home. I don't know where I'm going. I just know what I want. I can tell when she sings every one of my songs. Complain, we speed through all the green lights. Ain't nothing brand new with you like back when it seemed right. It's that back to what I used to do. This time I'ma do it twice. Got a stream on in the living room. I don't like to sleep at night, so don't ask me what I'm finna do. On the last one that need advice, can't be smoking in the pigeon coop. Friday out meeting all types of doing what she didn't do. Now she just living life. Won't die before it end as soon as part is just so it's
You started talking about some things that I don't think I was prepared for. Let's run this back a little bit.
I just know what I want. I can tell.
I love this part.
One of my songs. Complain, we speed through all the green lights. Ain't nothing brand new with you like back when it seemed right. It's that back to what I used to do. This time I'ma do it twice. Got a stream on in the living room. I don't like to sleep at night, so don't ask me what I'm finna do. On the last one that need advice, can't be smoking in the pigeon coop. Friday out meeting all types of doing what she didn't do. Now she just living life. Won't die before it end. As soon as part is just so exciting. I really never thought it'd be like this. So when I write, it's like I know, they know. Let me show them where to go. I try to tell them I would make it, I ain't bullshit. I was getting faded, spilling liquor in the pool, sipping. I've been living crazy, had to cut out all the loose. People like to tell like they was there when they ain't moved with me. New phone, who this? I'm bad now. Truth is, we all know I do this. We all up.
I love the way this is mixed against this empty, simple snare beat. Like, there's not a lot going on with this beat. And y'all just vocally lit it up, man. That's nice.
The mood is, I'm on it, we all lit. Told my ex, leave me alone. Left my phone at the crib, I don't think I'll be home. I don't know where I'm going, I just know what I want. I can tell when she sings every one of my songs. But nothing's really ever what it seems like. Everybody that met her said she seemed nice, but soon as we home, she's in my face like a ring light. Felt like I was
like a ring light.
I could blink twice, I called it love, I still corrected, but it's
Man, look how you're such a good rapper, man. You're like an asshole. How you mix songs and rap like this, man?
when she sings every one of my songs. But nothing's really ever what it seems like. Everybody that met her said she seemed nice, but soon as we home, she's in my face like a ring light. Felt like I was sitting I could blink twice, I called it love.
It was like I was sitting ringside before I could blink twice. That's cold.
Felt like I was sitting ringside before I could blink twice. I called it love, I still corrected, but it's still impressive how you could look at your phone that much and never get the message. Oh, spend every second.
How you can look at your phone that much and never get the message?
Corrected, but it's still impressive how you could look at your phone that much and never get the message. Oh, spend every second guessing with you. Crazy how beautiful life can be when there's nothing left to lose. Now watch me bounce back and pull up to the strip club and that big boy drop 3K, bitch, I'm outcast. My life's a I don't have a single love song on my soundtrack. Taking pictures with bitches, grinning harder than a proud dad. And if they say they want to stay out all night, then I'm about that. Cause I knew I was depressed, just not how bad.
Damn.
Tell them I would make it,
It's so cold how you were able to rap. So you both rapped so sturdy against this beat that's driven by the rim, as I've been politely corrected by my homeboy. Yeah, no, you guys, the raps on this are just significant. They're really good.
Ain't bullshit, and I was getting faded, spilling liquor in the pool, sipping. I've been living crazy, had a
Hey, this ain't even right, bro.
People like to talk like they was there when they ain't more with me. New phone, who this? I'm bad now. Truth is, we all know I do this. We all up, the mood is, I'm on it. We all lit. Told my ex, leave me alone. Left my phone at the crib. I don't think I'll be home. I don't know where I'm going. I just know what I want. I can tell when she sings every one of my songs.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's really dope how you guys were able to stand your vocals up against a pretty bare bones beat. I think that takes a significant amount of just having that ear and just kind of having an understanding of how you want to deliver it and like really being able to dig into that. I don't think there's a lot of artists that could have made that song with that beat. I don't think there's a lot of people that could have done that. That's fantastic. Yeah, no, it's great. It's you one of them dudes that would get a check, man. One of these days, I am going to have a label and have some money. And I'm not gonna do it like I'm not gonna do it like these weirdos do it. I'm gonna be like, what you eat is what you kill. It's gonna be good spreads for everybody. We all gonna make money. But you definitely getting a check, bro. That shit, that was good. I was thinking in my head, I'd probably go like 97 on that, 97, 98. I can't find a lot wrong with it. I'd have to listen to the homie Owen Pockets joint again. But that's a really, really good song. So shouts to you and always coming up with the hot shit. Let me see. I think we got through everything. I think the last one right now, my man, Felix from 6'5", my brother. A minor-ish into G sharpish, 168 BPMs, cartel. Get him on the screen. Show my brother's face. Oh, it says file not found. Oh, that's not good. Try it again. Can you resend that, FF? Because it's saying it's not there. Downloading, going in again. Am I logged in? I'm logged in. Yeah, it's saying it's not there, bro. Can you finagle that for me real quick? Real quick, my bro. You know what? Yeah, you talking to Melancholy? He absolutely does. Melancholy has a bunch of dope songs. FF, send that beat through again if you can, though, bro. I would like to make sure I get it played. Make sure I get it played before I. Y'all just gonna argue. You can do that in your own time. FF, can you resend that, bro? All right. FF, resend that beat. I'll play it next week, man. I try to do one moment. I don't have a moment. Yeah, no, you need to do that ASAP, Mr. Collie. You need to do that because your music is really good. There's no reason you can't at least be TikTok famous. We're getting brand deals for you and my homie Young Waylon, you know? You need to get that calculating immediately. It's gonna leave dead air. Hey, you know what I'll do? I'll find another article. I got mad articles. Mad articles to pass the time. You found who it is. That's stuck in my head now. So good job. Good job, Mr. Earworm. I'm gonna be singing that as I go to bed tonight. What's this one? Yeah, I got. I don't want to. You texted it to me. The hell am I supposed to do with that? I can hold you accountable, Melancholy. I'm gonna get on your nerves though. I'm gonna piss you off. Like I can hold you accountable, bro, but I'm going to irritate you. I will irritate the shit out of you. You'll be like, I like you, Bo, but if you don't leave me alone, I'm going to jab slap. All right, I'll email it to myself. We'll get this populated quite shortly. You found who it is, a blue line. I need to play that joint again. Stuck in my head. Here we go. Here we go. I've done it. I do. I get annoyed by good friends. I'm like, leave me alone. Ooh. I hate those too. Ooh. I like this one. What am I doing with my hands right now? What is this? This beat makes me do weird things with my hands. This is cold, bro. Ooh, I love that. What is that right there? That do. That was dope. Yeah, that's dope. Them green arrow turn lanes do suck though. That's a very specific problem, Melancholy. I did. So you changed something after that vocal break, and I'm trying to figure out what it was. Oh, you took out the trumpets. And then you added, what's that little splashy sound that you added in the back? It sounds like water dripping. That's really cool too. And then you pan that, whatever that little water droplet sound is, you pan that really, really well too. That's cool. You did some like extra effects on this one. That's cool. This is a really detailed beat, bro. You did a great job on this. I hear it going like left to right. It's freaking me out a little bit. So I changed everything. That's fire though. What the hell is a clave? A water droplet sound? Is it one of them like stick type instruments? What I'm gathering from everything I'm hearing tonight is I need to learn my instruments a little bit better to continue hosting this show. Like, it's not a snare, it's a rim, dumbass. No, that was cold, man. That's a really solid beat. I would go 95 to 98 on that, honestly. I don't know what I would do. I was thinking about how I would write to that song. I don't know how I would approach the, cowbell. Okay, that's what I was hearing, too. I don't know how I would approach the break in the song into the second half. That's the only thing I don't know how I would approach. I really like the first part with the trumpets and the real, like, Olay kind of feel to it, man. That's it for tonight. I'm gonna try to be back here next week. Me, Felix, and Melancholy need to all collaborate on something because I feel a synergy with you guys. I feel it. Let's link up and do something. I'll be back next week, man. We're gonna collect some more music. I had a really great night. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Shouts to homie Thought Provoker for letting us review his album. I'll see y'all wonderful people next week.